from Adamson Stadium on the campus of California University of Pennsylvania. It's the NCAA Football Super Region 1 Championship game here on CUTV, where the #1 California Vulcans take on the #3 Shepherd Rams. Hello and welcome to the broadcast. I'm Anthony D'Agostino, and alongside me today, as always, is Dylan Godet. And Dylan, it is a huge matchup today for the regional championship, and also to get your chance to play for the big dance next week, where it's the national semifinal game.
Yeah, both these teams, Shepherd known as a Super Region 1 contender every single season, and California coming in here a bit of an underdog, and should be really exciting game in this one.
We're going to take a look at the last game for both of these squads. Starting off with Shepherd, they took on NE10 LIU Post, and Shepherd came away with a pretty decisive victory at LIU Post, Dylan.
Yeah, definitely. Up in Long Island, Shepherd defeated LIU Post 40-21 last week. They were led by their quarterback wide receiver combo and Harlan Hill finalist quarterback Jeff Ziemba and wide receiver Billy Brown.
And for California, they took on arch rival IUP for the second time this season and came away with a pretty solid victory against their rivals team.
Yeah, definitely. California down 17-0 early in that one, came back and defeated IUP 44-23 last week. They were led by their own quarterback wide receiver combo, quarterback Michael Keir and Harlan Hill finalist wide receiver Gary Brown.
Looking at the last series history for these two squads, they go all the way back to 1982. California is undefeated against Shepherd, 4-0, and the last time these two teams played was in the regional championship game where California defeated Shepherd 58-38. And Dylan, that was a huge victory for California, sending them to the national semifinal game in 2007.
Yeah, definitely. Same implications as this game today. So both these teams are going to look back on that one. Different coach for California, different players, of course, for both teams. So both teams are going to be excited heading into this one.
Now we're going to take a look at the keys to victory for both squads. Dylan, we're going to start with Shepherd. What does Shepherd have to do to win this game?
They have to limit California's explosive plays. We've said it all season long. California can make explosive plays on offense, defense, and special teams. So if you're Shepherd, you have to look to stop that. And also a strong rushing attack. We're going to talk about it a little bit later, but they are one of the highest efficiency offenses when they score over 24 points. So if they're able to get the ground game going and score 24 points, they can be tough to stop. And also contain Gary Brown. Of course, we've been saying it all season. He can make plays on offense and special teams. So if they're able to contain him, they should come out in victory in this one.
And for California, what do they need to do to complete, keep going in this playoff round here and continue on to the national semifinal game and keep their dream season alive?
They have to contain their emotions. Shepherd's been here before. Last season, many players on their team played for the national championship game. So they're going to be ready. They're going to be level-headed. California has to contain their emotions like they did last week. They also have to have a balanced attack. They can't just rely on quarterback Michael Keir and wide receiver Gary Brown. They're going to have to rely on their running game and Nick Grissom and other running backs to get some ground game on the ground. And they also contained Billy Brown. Like Gary Brown, he's a threat at the wide receiver position. Different from Gary Brown, he's a big target, 6'4", 6'5". So look for the California defensive backs to try to slow him down.
Now we're going to take a look at our players to watch for Shepherd. You just mentioned him, Billy Brown, one of the best wide receivers in the game. He's 6'4" and over 200 pounds, a huge wide receiver. Talk about him a little bit right now.
Yeah, senior Billy Brown sits among the top 5 in the country with both receiving yards and touchdowns. He has 20 touchdowns on the season and 1,391 yards receiving. So California's definitely going to have to look to slow him down.
And for California, Gary Brown, the other wide receiver named Brown on the field today, he is a Harlan Hill finalist, as well as Jeff Ziemba for Shepherd. But break down a little bit of this Gary Brown.
Gary Brown has 20 receiving touchdowns on the year, but also 23 total touchdowns. Like we said, he's able to get going in both the offense and on special teams. And he also includes that 20 touchdowns is a school record here for California. So look for him to try to add to that total and pad us more stats, as both these guys very, very difficult to stop.
Well, the stage is set, and the fans are coming in. Both teams heading to the locker room before the first kickoff, as kickoff is next here in the regional championship game on CUTV.
court, to court, and lane, to lane, under the lights, or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
This is why we love sports. It's in the way they play, free from the pressures and all the money talk. Playing for simply the love of the game, where everyone has a shot at their definition of success on and off the field. This is what we love about sports, and what we can still love about college sports.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports, athletes do.
These guys have worked and worked and worked for this opportunity, and especially for our seniors to have an opportunity to go out and play a home national playoff game.
Once upon a time, a big-hearted team from a small town in southwestern Pennsylvania found themselves one win away from competing on the national stage in the Division II semifinals, face-to-face with an Atlantic Regional Championship. From conference champions to dismantling an arch rival, these are the California Vulcans, right where they belong. Now going up against a regional power, the Shepherd Rams, the Mountain East champions. They boast one of the best passing games in Division II and come off an appearance in the 2015 National Championship game. 9 years ago, these two met on the same field for the same prize. The players and coaches have changed, but the motivation has stayed the same. By the end of Saturday, one of these two teams will add another chapter to their story. A second straight Atlantic Regional Championship for Shepherd, or a regional title for the team that has written the best, most inspiring story in Division II this season.
When you sign up at California, that's what you sign up for, an opportunity to win championships.
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium. As you just heard, the wonderful rendition of the national anthem by the California University of Pennsylvania marching band. And in this contest, Shepherd will be taking on the California University Vulcans. And Dylan, you see here the tail of the tape.
Yeah, definitely. California, 51.4 points per game. That leads the country there. for California. 14.5 points against. That is 4th in the country. So they have a very high-powered offense, and Shepherd not too far behind them. They're a 40 points for and 17.6 points against. So both these teams very, very good on defense, and both offenses are very high power. We look at their passing for Shepherd. Jeff Ziemba is one of the top passers in Division II football, so look for him to try to get going today.
Yeah, it's going to be a very big matchup here today, as it's going to be hopefully an explosive game today between these two teams. And Dylan, the teams are getting ready for the handshake there in the coin toss. And Dylan, we're going to keep talking about this tail of the tape. Our total yards here, 480.4 yards to 458.5. And again, the coin toss happening at center field at 50-yard line. And Dylan, it's a dreary day between these two teams today on this game.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like California there deferred it, or Shepherd deferred it there. But there we look at the weather here. 38 degrees, a little cold there. The wind maybe a little bit more than 10 miles an hour at times, some gusts, and rain 10%. Actually maybe end up being some snow flurries out there. But should be a great game, great weather. This is December football. This is playoff football, Anthony.
Very cold out here as well today. And it's just going to be a big matchup between these two teams. I do believe that California is receiving this ball to start the first half.
Yeah, California's defense is going to get tested today. There's no question about that. 4th in the country in terms of points per game. They're going to get a test today against a tough Shepherd offense, especially quarterback Jeff Ziemba and wide receiver Billy Brown, as we mentioned, are open. Both of them can be big threats for California.
Actually,
Shepherd, excuse me.
Actually, California's going to be kicking off left to right today. They won the toss, elected to defer, and Shepherd, with their high-strung offense, is going to start off here in the first half. And Jeff Ziemba and Billy Brown, the combo of those two is just it's almost second to none in the PSAC, MEC, and Division II football in total.
Yeah, definitely. Both of them are huge threats against this California team. And as we see out there, both teams are excited. Both fans are excited. California's fans are starting to fill in. Lots of people out there tailgating. But look for California to try to come out better in this first quarter than last week against IUP, down 17-0, and end up having to fight back in this one. Be a lot tougher to do against the Shepherd Rams team.
C.J. Davis is back for the Shepherd Rams to receive this kick from Will Brazil. Wind basically non-existent, a little bit of a breeze here and there.
C.J. Davis is also a receiving threat for Shepherd. The opposite side there is Billy Brown. He has over 1,000 yards in the season as well.
That's Will Brazil readies his kick. As the Super Region 1 championship game is underway, as this one actually goes to number 83, Ryan Feiss. And Feiss gets taken down at the 10-yard line. And once again, Dylan, we see it again, California special teams coming out hot to start here.
And California definitely looks like more excited than they came out last week. Everybody on the sideline and up there for the defense are excited. Here's the defensive starters led by Luke Rapchek there, leads the team in tackles at the Mike linebacker position. And we also have seniors Jordan Bowman and Aaron Terry as safeties for California. Look for them to have a good game. And also Vondell Bell is going to have to play big like his big self against the big Billy Brown.
Jeff Ziemba in the shotgun for Shepherd.
And there, Billy Brown and Vondell Bell are up at the top there in the 10-yard line. Look for that matchup today.
Ziemba play action, looking to pass. This is going to be complete for a first down there. And what a catch. And that wasn't even Billy Brown.
Incomplete pass there. Caught that one out of bounds.
The line judge did say he caught it, though. So, but we see the offensive starters here as quarterback Jeff Ziemba there. The tailback, number 12, Brandon Leach there. As Ziemba in the shotgun again. Trips to the far side as Ziemba sends a man in motion, handoff up the middle, and he's going to get stopped for a loss of 2 yards there. And what a play there again by the defense.
Yeah, the interior defense for California is going to have to step up big against Shepherd's running game. They're actually over 90% winning percentage when they rush for more than 150 yards. So California's going to have to hold them for less than 150 to have a good chance to win this one.
And that was Brandon Lavac on the run there. 3rd and 11 from the 9-yard line.
This has been a strong showing so far by this defensive line for California. See if they can get to the quarterback here.
Jeff Ziemba in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. As Ziemba looking to pass. Pressure coming up the middle, and this is going to be incomplete pass broken up there by number 20 for California, Vondell Bell.
Yeah, Vondell Bell again. There's that matchup we're going to be seeing all day. A marquee matchup, the big corner back there in Vondell Bell and the big receiver in Billy Brown. Vondell Bell does a great job there. They had him in locked up man-to-man coverage, not a lot of safety help. They're really testing Shepherd. They're going to say, we're going to put best on best here and see how it goes.
4th and 11, going to be punting from their own end zone. As this punt is away. Nice spiraling kick, and that one is returnable there. And he's going to get taken down at the 47-yard line is Gary Brown. And California will take over on downs. In Shepherd field position.
Yeah, great field position there for California. And again, the leaders for California, their quarterback wide receiver combo, Michael Keir and Gary Brown. Been saying it all season long. This is Michael Keir's first year starting. Took over for James Harris from last season. Look for Michael Keir to get going and look to his man there in Gary Brown.
Yeah, and also you see there on the bottom part of your screen there, Jordan Danders, number 14 for California, as he's going up against Chris Jones, the defensive back for Shepherd. Michael Keir in a doubles formation here. Nick Grissom is the side guard of the far side. Now
see that a lot from Michael Keir there, audibling the play, checking to the strengths of California's offense.
Keir looking to pass. Goes down the field. It's going to be incomplete, overthrown there to his receiver, Gary Brown, on the far side.
Both quarterbacks going to their top guys there in Gary Brown for California and Billy Brown for Shepherd there on the first plays of scrimmage for both teams. They both know that they have to get those guys going.
And you see the defensive starters there for Shepherd. Number 1, James Gupton, looked like he was the lead linebacker, if you will, for this Shepherd team. As Shepherd going with a 4-2 set. As Keir looking to pass. Screen pass there to Nick Grissom, and that one is good in the flat there for about a 5-yard gain.
That's something Michael Keir has done a great job this season. As we take a look at the replay here, of finding his running backs in the backfield, out of the backfield on passing routes. That's something California didn't really utilize last season, and Coach Gary Dunn has really stressed that to Michael Keir. He's got to look through all of his options and find the running back, and there he did on that play.
3rd and 5 for Michael Keir. Trips to the near side. Gary Brown, the closest receiver, as Keir looking to pass. Goes over, and that one is going to be a first down there on the far side of the field. That was, again, Gary Brown. Actually, he was on the opposite side there. Tom Green was a near receiver.
Yeah, Gary Brown there, tight man-to-man coverage, just like California's doing to Billy Brown, and Gary Brown's able to get open. One of the best route runners in Division II football right there.
And Dylan, how about this blocking? This defensive line for Shepherd is one of the best in this region.
Yeah, definitely coming into this game with 47 sacks, on the season.
As Keir in the shotgun, looking to pass again. Going deep down the field, and this one is going to be incomplete, overthrown there to Tom Green.
Yeah, there are some flags there. Could be holding, but look like Tom Green there kind of quit running there on that one. Kind of a little confusion on the routes, but let's see what the call is.
And it is going to be against California. And the wind, though, is blowing left to right, though, so it might have sailed the ball a little bit as you see the replay here of possibly some holding. Yeah, right there on the side. And both of these teams, Dylan, penalized a lot. So far, I think Shepherd has more penalties than California. California's really done a better job of not getting penalties.
Yeah, Shepherd is number 1 in the country in terms of penalties, and California is not too far behind at number 3. So both these teams have over 1,000 yards in the season on penalties. Just an incredible stat. Both these teams undefeated, and with that many penalties, it's You don't see that a lot.
1st and 20 for Michael Keir in the pistol. As Keir trying to get him to jump offside. Now he changes the play. He's got 6 seconds on the play clock, now 5. As Keir takes a snap, looking to pass. Going deep down the field to Tom Green, and Tom Green makes the reception there. And number 2 for Shepherd, that is Chris Jones, wanted a penalty, I believe, and incomplete. It almost looked like Tom Green did a little bit of a push off there, but the referee thought it was okay.
Yeah, what a catch there by Tom Green there. Able to work off the defender there. Looks like he kind of pushed off, but he just had his eyes on the ball and made a nice play stopping there. Is kind of a back shoulder throw there by Michael Keir. Beautiful completion there to pick up the first down.
California hasn't run the ball yet today, as Michael Keir going to be in the shotgun. Nick Grissom, the sidecar to the near side. As Keir looking to pass. Going over the middle into double coverage there, and it's going to be incomplete to Tom Green.
Yeah, definitely. He had Gary Brown on one-on-one coverage at the top of the screen, but he decided to go with a little tighter coverage there. Tom Green kind of looked off that safety and read it back, but Shepherd was in a 2-safety set there, so that could have been trouble if Michael Keir ended up throwing that one into coverage, but nothing hurt there. 2nd down and 10.
Keir in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near. Sending a man in motion, as it's now a handoff up the middle to Nick Grissom, and Grissom plowing his way to the 10-yard line. A gain of about 7 on the play.
Yeah, Nick Grissom's a guy that's really come along this season with 986 yards heading into this game, and he's just a few 35 yards short to be exact of being the first 1,000-yard rusher for California since 2011. So that could be a big milestone for him that he could reach here in this ballgame.
3rd down and 4, as Keir in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 of the near. As Keir handing it off to Grissom. Grissom cutting it upfield, and he's going to get taken down for a 1-yard loss. And that's going to bring up 4th down and the field goal unit.
Yeah, definitely interesting there. They decided to go pass, and those last 2 plays on 2nd and 3rd down, they decided to run the ball, but it's going to be tough to run against the Shepherd team that only allows 89 yards rushing, even better than California's rushing defense per game. So it'll be tough to run against that defense.
Now it's James Gupton, the linebacker, on that play, as Will Brazil on to kick the about 30-yard field goal, as his kick is up with plenty of room and good. California leads it with 11:09 to go in the first quarter, 3-0 over the Shepherd Rams. Stay tuned for more action here on CUTV.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium as California leads it 3-0 here, and Will Brazil on the kickoff here as this one goes into the end zone and bobbled, and it'll be a touchback for Shepherd.
Yeah, the winds appear to be blowing pretty strong from left to right. Will Brazil is able to get his kicks almost out of the end zone, so that could be big again for California as well.
As you see there, the road to the regional final here. California getting the first round bye as they took on IUP, came away with the victory. Shepherd had to take on Assumption and LIU Post and was able to come away with pretty solid victories of both teams.
I think Shepherd came into the playoffs as a higher. They ranked higher nationally than LIU Post, but LIU Post just had a tougher strength of schedule in the region, so I think that's what had the rankings advantage there for LIU Post.
As Ziemba giving it an end around there as he gets taken down. That was Ryan Feist getting about 2 or 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, and Shepherd's actually ranked 3rd in the country. They're the highest team ranked in our region. California's only 6th, so interesting how it worked out their regional rankings wise. But this should be a great game nonetheless.
2nd and 7 for Shepherd as Jeff Ziemba sends another man in motion. This time he handoff up the middle, and Pyle's going to keep pushing forward, getting to the 35-yard line as Lavac gets 7 on the carry.
And Lavac comes into this game as the leading rusher for Shepherd at 963 yards and 14 touchdowns on the season. So if they're able to get him going, that could be big as well, as we were talking about. If they're able to get over 150 yards rushing, that usually means very good things for them. So try to see if California can stop that here in this game.
1st and 10 for the Rams as Ziemba in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. As he sends a man in motion. And Ziemba getting the snap off with 2 seconds on the clock as he throws that one. It's going to be tipped and intercepted by, I believe that's Vondell Bell. And he can run down the sideline, shimmying a tackle there and gets to the 3-yard line. And the fans are standing up and cheering for Vondell Bell.
There does appear to be an injury on the field, but that's that matchup we were talking about again. It appears Vondell Bell is following the Billy Brown for Shepherd all around the field there. He's able to get the tip and get the interception. He's winning that matchup so far, and that's a key for California's victory. If Vondell Bell is able to play a game like this, it could be a very big thing for California.
That it will be, as they spot him at the 4-yard line, and still a man down for Shepherd. But this is what you need to do if you're California's Vondell Bell. You match up perfectly with height. Now, the weight difference is kind of big, but if you can match the speed of Billy Brown and follow him wherever he goes, get that fist there and knock the ball up, you have a chance to intercept it every time, or at least break it up. And finally, he was able to make an interception there. Unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to get a touchdown on the play. California's scoring defense, one of the best in the nation, and it almost showed there again.
Yeah, definitely. We said in the open, too, California makes big plays on offense, defense, and special teams, and there was another big play. We take another look at that replay. Again, Vondell Bell shadowing Billy Brown all across the field there in tight man-to-man coverage, and there he's able to get the deflection. And Vondell Bell's a guy we haven't really talked about. He's not in the top 8 in tackles for California. He's just kind of that guy that's just making solid plays all season long, a very consistent guy at the cornerback position. And in this game, he has a huge task, and he's come up big so far.
Number 60, Jacob Kingston, an offensive lineman for Shepherd, was the one who was injured. Looked like he was on the wrong side of a block there on the interception. As California takes over here, Kier in the pistol, handing it off to John Franklin III. Franklin powers his way into the end zone. California gets a touchdown.
John Franklin III again, the goal line back for California, is able to work his way into the end zone. His 7th touchdown on the season. There, we take a look at the replay. Just a power there to the right side of this offensive line. Set up a hole and just got him just enough to get into the end zone. Big plays on the defense turns into points for this Vulcans offense, and that is a huge, huge momentum shift there for California.
As Brazil on the kick, the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is good. The score now, California 10, Shepherd nothing, with 9:39 to go in the first quarter. Stay tuned for more Division II Regional Championship here on CUTV.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium here as California leads it 10-0 over the Shepherd Rams with 9:39 to go on the clock in the first quarter. And Will Brazil's ready to kick off here, but just so far good offense and defense from California as Will Brazil's kick is away. As this one getting to the goal line there and is returnable. As this is Ryan Feiss breaking up the middle and gets tackled hard there at the 20-yard line. And a flag coming in late here at the 31-yard line. Could it be a penalty on Shepherd? Undisciplined there.
Yeah, it may be offsetting penalties there. They had a couple guys tied up there.
And referees are going to discuss it here as the side judge coming in. The first big penalty here for referee Jerry Wellmaker to make.
I saw Blair there for California, kind of in that picture where they threw the flag. Like we said, both teams highly penalized.
And the officials huddling up here. Last week we saw, frustrations boil over to an ejection for IUP. Hopefully nothing like that today. But all the referees huddling up together as the official about to make his call. Personal foul against the receiving team. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Another look at that kickoff here on replay. California's kickoff coverage team has done a great job all season. There's Ryan McCauley. There at the bottom of the screen, you can kind of see it. A couple guys getting into it there. And then there's a flag popping up right through the middle of your screen there. That appears to be what they called it.
And he'll be starting off from the 10-yard line. As you see there, Coach Carter there, winningest coach in West Virginia history there for Shepherd.
And the second active winningest coach in NCAA in all divisions. So he's at his 30th season here for California. So, for Shepherd there. Excuse me. But like you said, he is the winningest coach for West Virginia with 233 victories as a coach.
West Virginia University can't even say that.
Yeah.
As first and 10 here, as Ziemba handing it off there, and he's going to get taken down at the 26-yard line, as that one was Lavak.
Yeah, Lavak again, guy for Shepherd that they want to get going there. That's a big pickup there, over 6 yards on the first carry for this drive. That's big there, and that's Luke Rapchek there for California bringing him down.
As that was actually Deontay Glover for Shepherd.
Yeah, both those two, Lavak and Glover, over 1,500 yards rushing this season.
Ziemba, again, handing it off there to Glover, as Glover gets a first down, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like actually,
they're marking him short, yeah.
Yeah, just a little short there.
And we do apologize for the buzz happening on the live stream there. Something with the technology. We're trying to get that fixed. Won't happen today, most likely, but hopefully in our next few broadcasts, if you're watching on CalVulcans.com, it's a little piece of technology that's kind of breaking down. And at least we're able to be able to live stream it here. As he's going to be tackled there for a loss of 4 on the play. Again, the defensive line and linebackers doing it good here at California. And once again, Deontay Glover couldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, what a great job by this defensive line. We said all day, there's Luke Rapchek blitzing in, but there Malik Atkins catches him first in the backfield, and then Jawan Turner and a host of other California defenders are able to take him down. We haven't seen this kind of energy from California's defense in a while, and it's something great to see.
A timeout being called here as some player getting taken to the sideline here. Again, that's number 60 again, trying to keep playing Jacob Kingston. As he has to step out once again. As Shepard ready to punt here. As that punt is away, end over end to Gary Brown. As Gary Brown getting to the 40-yard line, cutting it upfield. Gary Brown's got a hole, a big block. Gary Brown, special teams, gets a touchdown here. The coaches are happy in the room next to us, and Gary Brown gets it done again.
Not
Touchdown.
sure why you would kick it to Gary Brown. There are 24 touchdowns on the season. That's his 4th touchdown on special teams this year, and he's just done a fantastic job for California. There's an injured player there for Shepard, but what a huge block right there. Bang! That sprung him open, and then there Luke Smorey downfield blocking, and Gary Brown gets into the end zone.
As another player down for Shepard, but huge blocks, Dylan, up the field on that kick return or punt return. And the defense obviously is what caused that punt return to happen. If Deontay Glover was able to get that first down, it wouldn't have happened. And Gary Brown just had a lane there. And Dylan, here's it again. Watch the wall of blockers just right here. And I saw it happening as everyone else did. Just great blocking, even right there on a number 50.
Yeah, the special team is something California takes pride in. Coach Wilson stayed around. Him and Coach Salisbury, the only 2 coaches left, two paid coaches there for California left after the coaching change, and he wanted to stay. He wanted to stay and do the special teams. It's something California really takes pride in, and they make another huge play right there.
That they do, as Will Brazil's kick is up with plenty of leg and good. California takes a commanding 17-0 lead over the Shepard Rams with 7:36 to go in the first quarter. Stay tuned for more action here on CUTV.
This is why we love sports. It's in the way they play, free from the pressures and all the money talk. Playing for simply the love of the game, where everyone has a shot at their definition of success on and off the field. This is what we love about sports, and what we can still love about college sports.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And welcome back to California here as California leads at 17-0 over Shepard. But Dylan, we saw this last week, except it was the opposite. IUP was over California 17-0.
Yeah, you can't take those 17-0 leads for granted there, and I think California knows that.
As got a lane here, and he can break it to the outside and gets taken out of there at the 26-yard line, and a flag coming here probably against California.
Yeah, another late hit there. Did appear that he tried to push him there a little late. Tough call, but it's a call you have to make, especially on Shepard's sideline. The coach is going to be jawing for that one.
Yeah, Monte Cater actually would not be happy if they didn't call that there. Guy was stepping out of bounds there and just pushed him out, as you see here on the replay. C.J. Davis there.
Yeah, Shepard sets up their own wall of sorts there, and then at the very end, there did push him right in the back. You get those calls now, and that sets up Shepard with good position, field position. Shepard needed that to try to get back in this game, and Jeff Ziemba, a quarterback who was only threw his 6th interception here just a few plays ago, but he's one of the best in passing efficiency in Division II football. So, he's not phased, and he's going to try to lead this team back.
1st and 10 for Shepard here on the 43-yard line. Ziemba in the gun. As he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a 4-yard loss. And once again, a blitz coming up there and big defensive stop.
Yeah, that's a safety. Aaron Terry back there making a play. Comes through unblocked. A couple California defenders. Looks like they're Jawan Turner again with another tackle for a loss. Just blew through his guy. And then like you said, Aaron Terry coming on unblocked on the blitz, and he assisted with that tackle.
And Shepherd's offensive line, one of the best there, and hasn't seen anything the likes of California's defense yet. Press coverage here.
And they're not even putting a safety back to help Vondell. They're leaving him out there on an island. They're kind of begging for them to throw to him.
And they do, and Billy Brown gets a big gain here to the 49-yard line, going press coverage, and he was able to make a quick slant route to get that pass.
He is going to win those matchups. He's one of the best receivers like we're talking about in Division II football. Him and Gary Brown are two of the very best. He's more of a bigger target, so he can get open there when you leave him in that press coverage for a while.
As 3rd down and 4. As Ziemba in the shotgun, trips to the far side. Ziemba looking to pass, going over the middle, and that one is complete there to Jamie Deason, the tight end. That's a 1st down, and finally Shepherd in California territory at the 39-yard line.
That's Jamie Deason's 15th reception on the season there. He got open there through the middle of the field. California's bringing pressure. They're leaving guys in one-on-one coverage, and eventually they're going to get open, and that's what happened right there.
1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Ziemba in the gun. Twins to the far side. As Ziemba takes a snap, looking to pass again over the middle, and that one is complete. Getting the ball to the 33-yard line, as that was Davis again.
Ziemba is a very intelligent quarterback there. He understands the defense now that California is running after those first few drives. They haven't got much going. Ziemba's starting to adapt and starting to find those short intermediate routes. They're finding their way open for Shepherd.
Ziemba once again going to be in the shotgun here. Substitution coming in. And as we see Ryan Feist come in as the wide receiver. CJ Davis, the receiver on the near side of the field.
A little confusion there for California. They end up getting set there at the last minute.
Ziemba looking to pass, going deep. This is going to be overthrown there of Billy Brown. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 now.
Again, when you have a tall cornerback, I know Billy Brown's a 6'4", 6'5" guy, but Vondell Bell also is a very tall guy, and it leaves small windows for him to throw to on these deep passing routes. And there, you can see it's just a tight window, and Ziemba missed it a little bit to the outside there, but you'll see that all season. And as our producer just said, this could be four down territory there for Shepherd.
Trips to the near side for Shepherd. Pistol look here for Ziemba. As he's gonna hand it off up the middle, and he's got a big hole there, and he'll break it in for the touchdown. Brandon Lavac for Shepherd finds a hole and exploits it for a touchdown.
Yeah, very huge hole there. Like we said, Shepherd's coming right back in this one. Shades of kind of last week there. A nice drive there for Shepherd, and just blitz past them. They outran their coverage there, and then Lavac's able to get into the end zone. His 15th touchdown of the season.
As Wise on to attempt the extra point here. As his kick is up and good. So with 4:39 to go in the first quarter, the score now is California 17, Shepherd 7. Stay tuned for more action here on CUTV.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
And welcome back to Addison Stadium as Shepherd going to be kicking off for the first time today at 4:39 on the clock in the first quarter.
Looks like Jalen Bell and Gary Brown are back for California. I used to see Jalen Bell back there, but he's a very elusive guy, a young guy here for California. We've seen him a couple times running the ball. Haven't really seen him back there catching kicks.
As Venter's kick is away, almost looked like it was offsides there. And that's out of bounds, so a penalty flag there. But somebody on Shepherd's team almost went offsides. I don't know if you saw it on the near side.
Yeah, and the winds may have had a factor. They weren't kicking the ball deep there for Shepherd.
As a penalty here. And they're going to have to take that ball at the, I believe, 40-yard line. Actually, 35-yard line here. And Dylan, here's the replay of that touchdown here.
Yeah, California brought some pressure off the edge there in Cameron Tarver, and he outran it. And then a nice block downfield, and then Levac was just able to untouched really into the end zone. So look for California. Maybe Shepherd's little strategy there. They can afford to give California these plays from the 35-yard line. We might see that all game for them.
Kier in the gun, 2 sidecars. As looking to pass is Kier going over the middle to Gary Brown. Gary Brown keeps his feet and gets taken down to the 39-yard line. So a gain of 3 for Gary Brown.
Yeah, kind of ran backwards there, lost a couple. Now he's kind of gingerly coming off the field there. Maybe just need a quick break. But lost a couple yards after catching the ball initially, which you can afford that with him because he usually breaks those. So see what California can do now with Gary Brown out of the game.
2nd and 6 for the Vulcans. Kier in the shotgun. Sending a man in motion, and it's a handoff up the middle to Grissom. And Grissom getting nowhere on the play. And the defense coming here for Shepherd, just plugging up all of the holes.
Yeah, definitely. This is a good rushing defense there is Shepherd. So it's going to be tough to find any holes, and they're able to just pretty much just control the offensive line right there. It's getting Shepherd's crowd into it now. They're getting excited. This is really reminiscent of what we saw last week against IUP.
As Kier in the shotgun, 3rd down and 6. Kier now changing the play, seeing something on defense. Be a big stop here for Shepherd as Kier looking to pass under pressure. Throw to Jordan Dandridge, and he gets taken down at the 49-yard line with forward progress, and that's enough for a Vulcans first down.
Yeah, it does appear to be enough for a Vulcans first down there. Jordan Dandridge is another reliable guy, young guy, kind of bobbled that one, but able to still bring it in before getting thrown down by a couple of guys for Shepherd. But Gary Brown is still on the sideline, getting taped up, it appears, still kind of hobbling around there. Maybe get his ankle retaped or something along those lines.
Pistol look for Kier, 1st and 10 from the 49. Sending McCauley in motion as Kier takes a snap, handing it off to Grissom on the outside. Grissom breaking a tackle there and getting back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Vulcans now.
California's going to have to continue trying to get those holes in the rushing game. They cannot go the whole game just passing the ball. They're going to have to try against this tough rushing defense to get something going. We've seen them face tough rushing defenses in the past and able to eventually find those holes. That's just what you have to do. It's a chess match. That's what football is. So they're going to have to keep you can't just completely abandon the run game. So look for California to still try to get those gains on the ground.
Gave him a yard on the play, so 2nd down and 9. Kier in the shotgun. Handing off to Grissom. Grissom getting plugged up there and a gain of 0. So 3rd and 9 now for the Vulcans. Once again, the defense plugging up all of those holes that Grissom usually has. And just as this defensive line team for Shepherd has really done a good job.
Yeah, definitely. Only less than 90 yards per game rushing. California is right around there with 92 yards on the season. So both teams just tough to run against, and they're going to have to try. Is there without Gary Brown out here on the field, this is another tough 3rd down.
Ankle getting taped there. It's his left ankle. 3rd and 9 again. Kier in the shotgun, looking to pass. A lot of pressure coming up the field, and Kier loses the ball, and Shepard picks it up there at the 36-yard line, and this is shades of IUP as Kier is on the ground right now, not doing so well.
Yeah, definitely, definitely shades of last week. Kind of crazy. It looked like he may have been. Yeah, his leg got rolled up on there. You hope he is okay, because that would be a huge loss for California.
And again, it was on the left side. We saw that last week, and the left side was the ones getting beat last week against IUP. And once again, it happens again today. That left side is one of the weak sides for Michael Kier in the offensive line.
And you really hope Kier is okay. Just done a great job all season. This is something California really hasn't seen is injury problems, and they're going to have to play through this. And there, his leg gets rolled up on there. You hate to see that there for quarterbacks, but he is able to work his way off the field by himself there. Look for him. He's a real tough guy, one of the toughest guys I've ever really played with in football, especially at the quarterback position. So look for him to try to get back in this one.
There you see Shepard ranked 3rd in the nation there. California ranked 6th. And only 2 teams left in the Super Region. And obviously, they're nationally ranked.
Yeah, California's defense is going to have to make some plays here. This is a tough spot. Shepard has the ball in some pretty good field position. They cut this down to a 3-point game. So see if the defense can make a huge stop here.
Ziemba in the shotgun. Trips to the far side. As he sends a man in motion. Looking to pass. As he sends it deep to Billy Brown, and Brown makes the reception there, and Vondell Bell with good coverage, but Billy Brown just with an excellent catch.
Yeah, definitely. Like we said, he's going to end up winning those matchups more often than not, it appears, and he gets open there. The big target gets open, gets a couple yards space, and that's all you need there for Jeff Ziemba. He'll find that hole and able to complete that pass.
1st and goal from the 5-yard line. About a minute to play here in the first quarter. As Ziemba in the pistol. A low snap there, and he's going to get taken down at the 6-yard line by California.
Yeah, Luke Rapchek again, and Malik Atkins, who's really come on as of late there, number 94 for California. Make some big plays last week against IUP, helped them get back in that one. But again, this goal line defense for California is pretty tough. So look for them to try to get back. Is now looking at the sideline here. Gary Brown appears to be up and moving around, and Michael Kier just got his ankle taped up. He might be heading back out here soon.
20 seconds on the clock here. That's Ziemba in the gun. Looking to pass to Billy Brown, and this one is incomplete there. Almost there, making that reception.
Some good coverage again there by Vondell. This is just such a good matchup. Both these guys highly skilled. Some of the best you'll get here in Division II, and they're just wasn't able to complete that catch. But again, this is just a matchup. It's fun to watch.
As Billy Brown going to the opposite side there. Shotgun look here for Ziemba. 10 seconds on the clock. 3rd and goal from the 6. A stack look from the receivers now. As Ziemba takes the snap, handing it off up the middle, and he's going to get stopped at the 4-yard line. And that'll do it for the first quarter here. As California still leading 17-7. But it'll be 4th down and 4 when we come back here in the second quarter. Stay tuned for more action here on CUTV.
This season, the pride and pageantry of college football.
Is that a catch? Oh, yeah!
Can all be found in one place.
He will score! Touchdown!
NCAA.com. From the biggest matchups come breakout performances.
Keeping one deep.
Those game-changing moments live here. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com. From court to court and lane to lane under the lights. or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
And welcome back to CUTV as Shepherd on the kick, the field goal here. Zach Wise on the kick, the field goal here, about a 21-yard field goal. As the snap is good, the kick is also good. No good. They're going to say it's no good. It looked like it was good, but it went wide left. The wind looks like it was blowing there. The flags are flapping on the field goal posts, and he missed a 21-yard field goal.
And that's a break for California. A missed field goal gives them some momentum there. It did appear to be wide left. So some momentum in favor of California here. See if they can get it's going to be a long drive for them. See if they can get going here.
Yeah, and just wide left. You saw the flags flying there going left, and kicker wasn't ready for that. As we're looking at the Division I scoreboards here that just were brought to us. Temple up 24-3 over number 19 Navy. And second there is Michael Keir is in the game here.
Like I said, he is a very tough guy. Like I said, he's from Philly. All those guys are tough from over there. So he's not going to let this keep him out.
As Keir, play action, going to Luke Smorey, incomplete there, just overthrown.
And that could be some effects of that injury there for California. Kind of off on there. You don't really see Keir miss throws like that, especially short throws. It's got to be frustrating for him. So see if he can come back here, 2nd down and 10.
As Keir going to be in the shotgun here. .15 on the play clock. Keir sending Jordan Dandridge in motion as it's a handoff up the middle. And he's going to get about a yard on the carry. So running game really hasn't been working here for California.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's just one of the best defensive lines here in the region for sure. One of the best in the region. And they tried to mix it up there with Jalen Bell. Almost one of the better defensive lines in the whole country there. But trying to mix it up there with Jalen Bell and couldn't find any running room either.
Keir trying to get him to jump as no one's moving. So 3rd down, still 3rd and 9. As Keir in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Going deep down the field to Dandridge, and it's incomplete there, just overthrown. As Keir trying to figure out this wind here as well.
Yeah, definitely. And we haven't seen Gary Brown. He appears to be really frustrated on the sideline, but just missed Jordan Dandridge a little deep there. He's really used to throwing to him, so that could have been just the wind. And Keir's just missing him throws now, being injured. But you hope Gary Brown can get back in this one. He's still over there on the sideline, kind of frustrated right now.
Luke Smorey on the punt here for California. The wind blowing at his face. As looks like they're going to bring the house on him, and his punt is away. And it is received there and taken down immediately at the 43-yard line. Good kick coverage there. And Dylan, when Shepherd has the ball, they're 40.5 points in scoring and 141.4 rushes.
Yeah, definitely a very high-powered offense. We can see California's defense tough all season long, only allowing 266 yards per game. But Shepherd, 480 yards per game. That's one of the toughest offenses you can face here in Super Region, in the Region 1. So see if California can make another stop here after getting a little lucky with a missed field goal in the last drive. See if they can make another big stop.
1st and 10 from the 43-yard line as Ziemba in the shotgun. Ziemba takes the snap, looking to pass, and it's going to be complete to Billy Brown and tackled immediately by Vondell Bell. Gain of 4 on the play.
And we were kind of talking all week if it would be a all-game occurrence there as Vondell Bell on Billy Brown, and it appears to be such. And again, just good matchup there. Two of the top guys here, and definitely one of the best receivers. Definitely a lot of NFL guys looking at him as well as Gary Brown, because he has the size. Different from Gary Brown, he has that 6'4", 6'5" size that you'd love to see if you're an NFL scout looking at receivers.
2nd and 6. Ziemba in the shotgun. As twins to the far side. Ziemba looking to pass. Good blocking up front there, but he's going to get taken down for a sack and a huge loss there.
Yeah, not sure about that good blocking. California had a couple guys coming back in his face there. Great job. The running back there had a nice stop. Malik Atkins came back unblocked from the line, and then there's just too many guys there. Devontae Suber and Malik Atkins ended up getting that sack. So a big play. This defense just keeps making big plays.
10-yard loss on that one. It's a 10-yard sack. As it's going to be 3rd and 16 now. Trips to the far side as Ziemba in the shotgun. 5 on the play clock. And Ziemba looking to pass. Plenty of time. And now he's finally pressured there, and he's going to get taken down for another sack. A huge loss there, going to get taken down at the 25-yard line. And what another sack by Luke Rapchak.
Luke Rapchak, one of the best guys. I had the fortune of playing against him in high school. He's just so tough. He grabs that arm, and he's just so powerful. He's able to bring the quarterback down. Kind of an awkward fall there by Ziemba, but what a play by Luke Rapchak.
And credit to Ziemba for holding on to the ball there. I mean, it looked like Rapchak was going for the ball there as well, as this punt is away and almost blocked, as this one is going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. As Jalen Bell with it getting taken out at the 33-yard line. Gary Dunn getting mixed up here with the official now.
Yeah, one of those close to being a late hits there. Tried to get the call like Shepard got a little bit earlier in the game, but unable to get it. But there's when California has the ball. Over 50 points per game, #1 in the country. Also, in red zone scoring, it's not on there, but California is 94% on the season, 3rd in the country. So look for them to try to get that going, and also near 80% red zone touchdown. So when they get the ball, they try to score.
And at 51.4 in scoring, best in all of the divisions in the NCAA.
Which is very impressive because teams like Mount Union and those Division III teams, they usually put up points a lot. So that's very impressive, like you said, for California.
Kieran a pistol. Play action. Rolling out. Passing this one. It is going to be complete there, and what a catch by Tom Green.
And what a throw by Michael Keir over some underneath coverage there, and he's able to still get that. There's a flag late there, but what a throw by Michael Keir over some guys underneath, and he's able to beat that guy, the guy in coverage there, and what a play.
And defensive holding here against Shepard, and it was at the 50-yard line, so we'll see if Coach Gary Dunn decides to take it. I would believe he's going to decline this one.
Yeah, just take the ball at the spot. But again, what a beautiful throw by Michael Keir.
It was very interesting to see the flag come. It was after he caught it, went out of bounds, they threw the flag. So unless the referee was looking to see if he made the reception or not.
Yeah, and another weapon for California. Still on the sideline, there's Gary Brown. They're going to have to do without him here, and they definitely have the weapons to do just that.
They're trying to warm up on the sideline there. It's very cold out here. You can see the breath of all these players out here. As Kieran a pistol. Handing it off up the middle, and finally a gain of about 5 on the play for Nick Grissom.
Yeah, finally got past that 2. He's been around 2-3 yards, and there he's able to burst one for around 5. That's a good first down pickup if you're California. You want that. You want to try to not rely so heavily on the pass. So if they're able to get the 5 yards a pop, that's what they're asking for.
As 2nd down and 5 for Michael Keir in the shotgun. Handing it off once again, and Grissom gets taken down at around the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, maybe picked up 1 on that play, but again, just this defensive line. Just there's some great players all across it. like we said, one of the best defensive lines in Division II football. So it's going to be tough to get some running game against them. Maybe look for some screens or something like that because they're coming back hard. So maybe see one of those here on third down or later on in the game.
Nick Grissom, 6 rushes for only 10 yards. 3rd and 5 for Michael Kier here as he's in the shotgun. 10 on the play clock. As Kier takes the snap looking to pass. Going to Jordan Dandridge, and he's going to be incomplete there. Good defense by Adam Cole as the defensive back covering Jordan Dandridge. It's going to be 4th down.
And this may be 4th down coverage. Actually, they appear to be sending out the punt team here. It's usually a play California go to. Jordan Dandridge had it in his hands, but had it knocked out there. A great coverage there for Shepherd.
Luke Smorey on the punt here again. 4th and 5.
Yeah, and this is another thing with Kier being hurt and being injured. He's one of the better punters as the quarterback position for California, and that's his right ankle that appears to be taped up. So they're missing him here for the punting game.
Smorey's punt is away. It's going to be a fair catch at the 14-yard line. So Shepherd will take over here. As you can take a look at Shepherd's undefeated season, Dylan.
Yeah, those are some teams I'm used to sitting there in my neck of the woods. West Virginia Wesleyan, their first game of the season, 27-12. That's a school in my hometown. And then they played that week 2 matchup against Charleston. You thought that was going to be a huge matchup because Charleston and Shepherd both made it in last season. But Shepherd ended up pulling away in that one. And there's a couple big games late in the season. They played Fairmont State there on November 5th. They had got that 27-17 lead. That really was for the MEC title. So 2 different kind of opponents here. You have a PSAC opponent, and then you have the MEC. So it's kind of a battle between the conferences as well in this one.
Ziemba handing it off, and he's going to get about a yard on the play. As that one was Lavak.
Yeah, short pickup there for Lavak. But Lavak and Glover, both only freshmen. So look for them to there's somebody that Shepherd could rely on here later seasons. It's great for both of them to be getting going early in their careers here.
2nd down and 8. As Ziemba in the gun. Handing it off again to Lavak, and Lavak getting wrapped up at the 11-yard line, so a loss of 2 on the play for Lavak.
Yeah, both of these defenses are doing a great job now as both teams are settling into this ball game. We talked about it this week, and both these defenses haven't really faced, they're 2 of the better defenses, haven't really faced high-powered offenses. So now you have 2 of the most high-powered offenses in the whole entire country with 2 of the best defenses. This is just a fun matchup.
3rd and 8. Trips to the far side. Ziemba in the shotgun. As Lavak the sidecar to the near side. Ziemba under pressure, getting it to Lavak, and Lavak is going to get wrapped up at the 19-yard line, only a gain of 2. That'll bring up 4th down on the punt team.
Nice open field tackle there by Suber. When you get a running back on space with a linebacker, you look for the running back to get that victory and that matchup, but a nice tackle there by Devontae Suber.
And that was a good blitz there by California. Bringing looked like the corner in on a blitz, and he had no choice but to throw it to that open receiver there, the running back, for a short pass. As this punt is away, as this goes to Jalen Bell. Bell cutting it now inside, goes out. As Jalen Bell breaking some tackles there as he gets the ball to the 50-yard line, and Jalen Bell dancing around on the field now.
Yeah, definitely. You've seen that this season. A younger guy for California. He's a very elusive guy, and that's somebody California's going to really turn to here in the next few seasons. But there's a look at California's schedule. Two kind of lesser opponents there the first 2 weeks for them. At Cheney and then Millersville here at home. But they had that tough 2-game stretch there when you have Slippery Rock and IUP back-to-back, able to get wins, especially in that Coal Bowl. Huge matchup there. And there's a player back on the field there for California, and that is number 9, Gary Brown, out there, not letting this injury keep him out of the game.
Here in a shotgun, Gary Brown on the far side, that receiver.
He may lose some of his elusiveness, but still, he's just a great target for Michael Kier.
2 sidecars as Kier looking to pass. pressure coming, but Kier able to scramble here, and he's going to get going out of bounds at the 50-yard line, so a gain of 0 on the play. Just had to go take that out of bounds.
Yeah, it appears to just be right at the 50-yard line. The official on the other side of the field was all the way down at the 46 there. I wasn't quite sure what he was doing down there. It didn't look like Michael Kier got that far. But second down and 10. See what they can do here. See if Garrett Brown's able to still get open with his injury there on his ankle.
Pistol look for Kier. As Kier changing up the plays. Play clock at 7 seconds, sending McCauley on the other side now. Kier. And they're going to have a false start here. It looks like McCauley wasn't set immediately there, and they're going to get him for a false start here.
Yeah, and Ryan McCauley actually picked up his first ever rushing touchdown last week. They lined up in that I formation. We're like, whoa, what is this? Never see California under center, and then they go in the I formation. So great for him to pick up his first career rushing touchdown.
7:03 to go here. 2nd and 15. As Kier taking over here from the 45-yard line in the shotgun. As Kier with under 10 seconds on the play clock now, changing some plays. Kier looking to pass. Under pressure from his blind side, fumble again, and this is going to be a strip sack for a touchdown coming off his blind side. I believe that's number 23, Bruno Aniangwe, and he's going to get a touchdown here for Shepherd.
Yeah, coming into this game, he was second on the team in sacks there, and he comes off the edge and just layers the boom there for Michael Kier. We said it there. The left side of California's line last week had some trouble stopping IUP, and then Michael Kier, now his upper body appears to be injured. He's banged up all kinds of places now, so see if he has to get out of here, see what the young guy from Steubenville, the backup quarterback, see what he can do.
He's not had to prove himself yet, as they're going to kick the extra point here to make it a 3-point game, I believe. As this one is up and good. The score now, California 17, Shepherd 14 with 6:30 to go in the second. Stay tuned for more action here on CUTV.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium. There is Shepherd down by 3, 17-14, after a strip sack for a touchdown.
And that gets Shepherd's fans excited there. We talked about California's defense making plays, but there Shepherd makes a play of their own. Huge play there. Looked like California was trying to get that momentum back after making a couple stops on defense, but Shepherd takes it right back, and now we have ourselves a very good ball game here.
As the kick is away, this one going to Jalen Bell. Bell, as he cuts it up the middle, and it's going to get wrapped up and taken down to the 29-yard line. And we'll see here what caused the kickoff.
There's a big scuffle now out on the field. Officials trying to break it up. No flags thrown, but yeah, we take another look at that. Just beat Zach Hooks off the side there, and he didn't look like just standing there, his feet in cement there. Not exactly sure if that was the right or covered the blocking scheme there for California, but nonetheless, strip sack fumble. But Michael Kira, what a warrior, man. He is playing through some injuries right now, and he's back out there on the field.
You know, that blind side is one of the worst things in football for a quarterback. And you got to hope you have a good left tackle. And Kier right now, I'm just hoping Zach Hooks can block for him here. As Kier passing on the far side, complete there to Gary Brown. Actually, Tom Green on the play. 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, nice job there by Tom Green. He's a very reliable, catches all those balls, averaging 13.5 yards per catch there for California. Just done a great job all season. Only 6 touchdowns, but he's done a lot more than just score touchdowns. Just the definition of a possession receiver. Just done a great job all season long.
As Kier in the shotgun, play action. Going over now to Gary Brown. Gary Brown gets tripped up there and is going to get taken out of bounds here at the 49-yard line. That's a 1st down for California.
I see him kind of wobbling around. Yeah, he's not his normal self right now. That's a play we usually see him break it, but he's able to still get going there and pick up a big gain for the 1st down, but he is definitely not his normal self right now.
Ball at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10, California.
Look for maybe at halftime he's able to get in there in the warmth, maybe warm that ankle up, but maybe he can get him through the rest of this game.
Kier in the pistol. Sending a man in motion. As to hand off to Nick Grissom. Grissom's spin move there, getting a 3-yard carry there, unless they mark him a yard short.
Number 55 there, Octavius Thomas. He leads his team in tackles, and he's a force on that interior of this defense. They're able to wrap him up, and it looked like Grissom had something going, but he just grabbed a hold of him and pulled him backwards. But see what this offense could do now. Now in Shepherd territory, see what they got.
Kier in the shotgun now. 2nd and 8. 5 minutes on the clock here as the play coming in from the sideline.
And another thing with those ankle injuries for Gary Brown, he's got to stay on it. He's got to keep moving. When that thing gets tightened up, it really starts to hurt. So look for him to try to just keep moving on that thing.
Grissom getting nowhere on the play and taken down for a no gain, and Kier just barely getting that ball off. It's 3rd down now for California.
Yeah, with the speed that this defense has, it's really tough to run these stretch zone rushing plays against them. They're just as fast as California is, and they can compete with that. They can hang right with that. So tough play there, but 3rd down and long here. See if Kier goes back to his target there at Gary Brown.
As Kier in the shotgun, 3rd and 8. Trips to the near side, one receiver to the far. As Kier looking to pass. Throwing it over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete there to Tom Green. Kind of over his head there.
Yeah, no, it looks like California's going to punt this one away here. But again, tough play there to Tom Green. Decided not to go to Gary Brown and setting up a 4th down here.
As Luke Smorey on the punt again.
This California team's going to have to rely on its defense more than ever here. Offense hasn't been able to get anything going since starting out really fast his first couple of drives. So this defense is going to have a huge burn on their shoulders.
As Smorey takes a snap. And it's a nice bounce for California as this one goes and is down at the 6-yard line. So not good field position for Shepherd, and see if California's defense can stop him here. As 3:49 on the clock here.
The second quarter has been California's most scored quarter of the season. 209 points. Just no other quarter even compares to no other quarter compares to that. No other quarter for Shepherd either. So California hasn't even scored yet. But now we look at the playoff schedule here. Only 4 games now. The Super Region, North Greenville, Alabama. The score of that one is 17-0 North Alabama over North Greenville. And then we have Ferris State up 12-3 over number 1 seed Grand Valley State. And the Northwest Missouri is up early on Harding, 7-0.
As a flag coming in late here as the running back gets about a yard on the carry.
Yeah, Billy Brown pointing over. It might be against California here.
face mask against California, a penalty you can't have, as that'll be a first down.
And gets them out of that tough field position there. The face mask, didn't really see it there. Must have not been on the runner. Must have been on a blocker. It was on Luke Rapchek, so big break there for Shepherd. Now another penalty hurting California. I didn't put on the keys to victory for California, thinking they may have gotten over that penalty bug because both teams just commit so many penalties. But
California 3 for 30 yards today. As Ziemba in the shotgun. Ziemba looking to pass, going over the middle, and that one is complete to Billy Brown. And Brown, with his size, gets the first down there after the yards, after the catch there.
Definitely, he's such a big body there. Looks almost like the tight ends now. They're trying to get in the National Football League, almost like a mini Gronkowski, you could say, or somebody along those lines, Jimmy Graham-esque right there. Just a big body there at the receiving position. Makes it tough for corners and safeties alike to bring him down.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 2:55 to go on the clock here. As Ziemba sending a man in motion. Ziemba looking to pass. Going down the field there, and it is going to be incomplete, out of bounds there. He had the ball, but he landed out of bounds. Great job, Vondell Bell, on the coverage once again.
Yeah, definitely. Vondell Bell is so impressive in this game. Man, I was not expecting a game like this so far for Vondell Bell. He is just doing a great job in that man-to-man coverage, which California hasn't really shown with Vondell this season, and he's just stepped up to this tough task that he's been given.
As it's 2nd down and 10 for Ziemba. Trips to the near side. As Ziemba with 2 on the play clock. Going to keep it himself, something California hasn't seen yet. And Ziemba with a run there, getting out of bounds at the 45-yard line in Cal territory.
Yeah, this may have been a read at the last second there by Ziemba. He kind of kept at himself. He saw the blockers ahead of him. And again, we've seen it all season for California. That's the problem they have with stopping the run, is stopping a rushing quarterback. And Ziemba, not known for his rushing skills, but able to pick up a big gain there to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 in California's side of the field. Again, trips to the near side. 1st down and 10 from the 48-yard line. As Ziemba looking to pass. Pressure coming here as Ziemba throwing it away. Was he out of the pocket? Looks like it was going to be yes.
Yeah, just appeared to be just out of the pocket, but if California is able to keep bringing pressure like this, it's going to make it very tough on Ziemba. Just swarming him, really. Thought he was able to spin out of that one, but wasn't able to get out of the pressure. Just California swarming him there on that play.
2nd and 10 now for the Rams. As Ziemba going to be in the pistol here. One of the formations Cal is used to.
See if California decides to bring pressure again here on this one.
5 on the play clock as Ziemba handing it off up the middle to Levac, and Levac with his big body getting the ball to the 40-yard line, a gain of 8.
See, if you like California, that's the risk with bringing that pressure. If they decide to run the ball and Levac there was able to beat that, get it past that rush before it got to him, and if you're able to beat that first wave, there's not many guys left after bringing the blitzes. So just another chess match you'll see here in football. That's just what makes this game so great, and especially with 2 tough teams like this, it's going to be give and take all game long.
Ziemba in the gun, 3rd and 2. Sending a man in motion. As Ziemba looking to pass, under pressure, throwing it out of bounds, and no way there. There may be a intentional grounding here.
It just appeared it wasn't too far in the middle of nowhere there. There was a receiver kind of in the area, but this is 4-down territory here. Appears they were going for it. This is a big play, one of these key plays in this ball game. And games like this, especially right before half, would be big if Shepherd's able to get a score here.
Minute 27 here, 4th and 2. Ziemba in the gun,
California trying to get their fans going in this one. Seen Shepherd's fans into it. This is a big play right here.
As Ziemba takes a snap, handing off to Levac, and Levac's got a big hole and getting a first down here, 32-yard line.
Yep, blitzed again there and able to get through it. You'll see that just like we saw a few plays ago. Levac able to beat that initial wave and pick up that first down.
Minute and 13 here, as it's 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Ziemba sending a man in motion to the near side. As Ziemba taking the snap, again handing off up the middle to Levac, and Levac getting 5 yards on the carry. And we're going to have a timeout call by Shepherd, as they're going to want to score here because California's going to get the ball back to start the second half.
Yeah, definitely. And again, just when you blitz those linebackers, you don't have anybody to meet somebody head up in the hole when you're blitzing them like that. They're blitzing almost every play now. It's letting them pick up 4 or 5 yards of run and able to break a couple.
So 2nd and 5 for Shepherd, and we knew this game was going to be a tight, contested matchup. A very cold game here today, probably one of the coldest games California has had to face all season.
Yeah, we've definitely gotten pretty lucky on the weather side of it. Had some nice weather for a couple games, especially late in the season there. I think in the PSAC championship game, it was a little warm. I remember being on the doing the radio for that one, and it was warmer than I expected. I had to take off a couple layers of clothes in my jacket and stuff, expecting a little cooler game. But they definitely have gotten lucky here as we take a look again at that Super Region 1 playoffs. Shepherd really kind of rolled through those any 10 opponents they faced at Assumption and LIU Post. And then California just played against their PSAC rival there in the second round against IUP after that first round bye. Down 17-0 early, able to fight back and pretty much dominate the rest of that game. So California really, this is shades of almost the Coal Bowl earlier in the season for California. Real tight matchup here.
49.5 seconds here.
And that's really the only game that's been tight like that all season for California. Shepherd's had a couple of them, so they're more used to situations like this than California is.
Play action pass going over the middle of the field is complete there to Billy Brown. And Billy Brown breaking tackles there. And Jordan Bowman's going to throw him into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Shepherd.
Yeah, that matchup there, he was able to get open on that dig route across the middle of the field. And then Vondell Bell dove at his ankles, wasn't able to get that tackle. And then he's breaking safety's tackles, that's for sure. Take a look at the replay here. He has that dig route right around the 15-yard line. The Vondell dives and misses, and then it's just a touchdown. And you have the big Bowman, but he's still not even to be able to bring him down. Just such a big body, tough to bring down.
The extra point here, as this kick is up, and this one is good. So the score now, Shepherd, they take a lead here with 39.7 seconds to go in the first half, 21-17 over the California Vulcans. Stay tuned for the rest of the first half right here on CUTV.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Yeah.
As Gary Brown not on the field here, Jimmy Wheeler and Jalen Bell out there as 39.7 seconds to go here in the first half. As Shepherd waits getting ready to kick off here, as California waits to kick after a Billy Brown touchdown, his first of the afternoon. As the kickoff is away, a squibber here, and it's fumbled and picked up there by John Franklin as he gets taken down at the 30-yard line. 34.5 seconds here. And Dylan, if you're California, do you take a knee or do you try to get it in field goal range?
We've seen California in situations like this season, and they try to go for it. So I expect that. But interesting to see, only 91 yards of offense for California in this first half. That is really something that they have averaging close to 450 yards of offense on the season, only less than 100 here in this first half. Great job by Shepherd's defense. And average rush per rush, 0.1 yards per rush.
That hasn't happened yet in California's season this year. As Kier in the shotgun. As Kier looking to pass deep down the field, and it is going to be complete for a catch there at the 40-yard line. What a catch by Tom Green.
Yeah, Tom Green again, one of those back shoulders like we saw earlier in the game, and California's going for it here. They're rushing up, trying to get another play here, but what a catch by Tom Green.
California has all of their timeouts as we have an official timeout here as they get the chains set. They got to reset the play clock here. It's still at 0. 28.5 on the game clock. As Kier in the shotgun. Kier looking to pass. Stays in the pocket, throws it to Gary Brown, and Gary Brown breaks a tackle, and he's into the end zone for a California touchdown.
Both receivers pick up their 21st touchdown catches of the season on back-to-back drives. Gary Brown able to get into the end zone. He's back to himself a little bit there, able to get open on the post route and pick up the touchdown. Big play by California.
And Gary Brown just does a great job there. And breaking a tackle there almost looked like Billy Brown there when he had that Vondell Bell was diving for the play there. But California takes the lead here, 21.1 seconds left. Brazil's kick is up and good. So California now takes back the lead, 24-21. 21 seconds left to go in the first half. Stay tuned for more action right here on CUTV.
This is why we love sports. It's in the way they play, free from the pressures and all the money talk. Playing for simply the love of the game, where everyone has a shot at their definition of success on and off the field. This is what we love about sports, and what we can still love about college sports.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium as Will Brazil squibs it here and is received as he gets taken down there at the 35-yard line. That was Wayne Allen.
And that 21-0 run for a 21 unanswered points, excuse me. It's not basketball, not 21-0 run, but 21 unanswered points for Shepherd gets broke right there. California's top scoring quarter of the season is that second quarter, and they finally get those points up on the board and take that 24-21 lead. This is just a – and California gets the ball to start the second half. That was just a big drive there for California. It only took less than 20 seconds off the clock, and see what Shepherd decides to do now with 15 seconds left.
They got 2 timeouts.
And you know who they're probably going to go to? I have some guesses.
Billy Brown, as he is in man-to-man coverage press defense with Vondell Bell on the far side there. A handoff there and breaking a tackle to the outside and gets pushed out of bounds. And that was number 29, Deontay Glover.
They don't even have to use one of those timeouts there. They can it can afford to pass the ball in the middle of the field here on this one. Try to get something into field goal range here. We saw their kicker miss that one short, but he does have the wind on his back from this direction. So they might see what they can do here.
2nd down and 6, 10 seconds on the clock as we have a whistle here. Not sure what this is.
A little sportsmanship there. Vondell Bell and Billy Brown shaking hands right there. That's pretty cool. They realize.
Game recognized game.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right, Anthony. That's two of the best you can see here at this level.
And you know Billy Brown likes to go up a good defensive back. He likes working for those catches that he has to make. As Ziemba handing it off again as he's going to get taken down for a 1st down at the 49-yard line is Deontay Glover. 5 seconds on the clock here. We'll see if it looks like Shepard is going to head into the locker room here, as they will. That's the end of the first half. California leading 3 points here, 24-21. Dylan, what do you think California's going to be talking about in the locker room here?
They're going to have to definitely talk about it, try to get some adjustments. This is a great ball game, and it's all about who can make those halftime adjustments and come out the victor here in this one.
Well, California leading 24-21. We're going to take a break for halftime. We'll be back with the 3rd quarter next here on CUTV.
I coined my definition of success in 1934. My definition of success is peace of mind attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable. It's like reputation and character. Reputation is what others perceive you to be. Character is what you are.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance, a monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium here as the 3rd quarter just about to get started here, still in halftime. Again, Anthony D'Agostino alongside Dylan Godet. And Dylan got some stats for halftime here, and it's a pretty good game, 24-21.
Yeah, definitely. California fought back late after they're up 17-0. Then Shepard scores 21 unanswered points, and then California comes back late and gets some touchdown. But look at the rushing total for California. 2 yards rushing there in the first half. That has a lot to do with Michael Keir being sacked, but also Nick Grissom only has 13 yards rushing. John Franklin has 3. Jalen Bell has 1. Just not a lot of rushing yards there for California. And Shepard's able to get a couple yards rushing because California's blitzing, and they're able to get past that initial wave. There's no linebackers left after the blitz, and if you're able to get past there, you're able to pick up some yards. And then total yards, California does have 159 yards passing. That's because they got 70 yards passing on that last drive. Before that last drive, California only had 91 yards of total offense there in the first half. So just a back-and-forth game, time possession near each other. This is just turned into a very good ball game.
As you see some highlights here, Michael Kier airing it down deep, Dylan.
Yeah, that was one of the first completions there for California, as he was able to get the ball down to Tom Green. Got 1 foot in there, and then they're able to settle for a field goal on that one. But that extended California's lead.
Something tied him over.
And as we go back there, that's the matchup we've seen all day. And Vondell is able to win that one, but you can see in a couple highlights later on, Billy Brown comes back and wins another matchup. So that's just been a marquee matchup there to watch. Is Vondell Bell against Billy Brown, just mano-a-mano there, and then there on that next play, John Franklin III able to power his way into the end zone. That's when California really felt good about themselves. Up on Shepard there, and then Gary Brown's able to bring this ball back, and then California's really feeling good about themselves. Up 17-0. Life's pretty, and then Brandon Lavak's able to get into the end zone untouched there from around 20, 30 yards out. And then Michael Kier there gets sacked and fumbles the ball, and that's when he gets his ankle injured. And then later on in the game, he injures his shoulder on a strip sack fumble for a touchdown. But here you see another sack there by Luke Rapchak. Both defenses doing a fantastic job. We saw right before half Ziemba on that last play kind of knelt down and favoring his left shoulder. The radio for Shepard was talking about it. I heard them at halftime mentioning that. I didn't quite see the play. I saw him down on his knees, thought he was okay, but he might be injured as well. So a couple key injuries for both teams now. But what this second half comes down to is what coaching side makes the better adjustments here. What coaching side decides what they saw in the halftime film, what adjustments they can make, and who can come out a victor here in the second half.
Second half kick is away. It's a little squibber, and it'll go out of bounds. And there is the flag, as it's a kick out of bounds. So that's the second time today that's happened for Zach Wise.
And I think that's what they're deciding to do. After Gary Brown returned that punt for a touchdown, they're not going to try kicking to him anymore.
Number 80. Ball be placed at 35-yard line.
Ball's going to be placed at the 35-yard line. It's about 5 yards from where the ball went out of bounds, actually. But Michael Kier coming back for California.
And that's the place where California usually gets the ball anyway. So nothing lost there if you're Shepard. Because Gary Brown could return it for a very big play, as we've seen him all season long.
Kier in the shotgun. As Kier, play action, under pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play again. The defensive line just blowing off the blocks here.
Yeah, one of the top teams in terms of sacks per game is Shepard, and they're just blowing the offensive line of California way back into the lap of Michael Kier. Just everybody, there looks like one guy there hitting the block past the on the line of scrimmage there, but that's a huge loss there on first down for California.
2nd and 16, as Kier almost got on the jump off sides and didn't take the snap, so nobody moving there. As it's 2nd and 16, 4:15 here. As Kier looking to pass, airing it over the middle, and that one is going to be complete there, and in the face of Gary Brown. Looked like it could have been a face mask, Dylan.
What a beautiful catch there. How did he bring that in? That's through some tight coverage. Michael Kier's able to get that ball right through around 3 guys there, and Gary Brown's able to catch the ball with a guy wrapped all around his back. Spot that ball just short of the first down there. See what California can do here.
3rd and about a few inches.
You know this defensive line isn't going to let you run up the middle, so see what they decide to do. Maybe a quick slant, or let's see.
Kier in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. They're going to run it up the middle, and Grissom gets the first down there, getting the ball to the 47-yard line. There's going to be a player down for Shepard. And it looks like it's Scott Dixon.
That could be a big loss. We've seen him bring in some pressure there on Michael Kier. You hope he is okay, because this defensive line is so talented. We're going to find out what kind of depth they have now if he has to miss any time. But
and Dylan, one of our favorite social media sites here, and Twitter at CUTV_PA.
Yeah, definitely. It's something in the future, maybe for our broadcasting and stuff, maybe putting some stuff live on Twitter. That's just where this day and age is coming to. Facebook now is a whole place on their app for live content. That's just what the world's going to. And Twitter, there's tons of content on there. We post our YouTube links to stuff on there, and we also give some teasers on there. Just great to follow us there at CUTV_PA.
1st and 10 for the Vulcans from the 46-yard line. Shotgun look for Michael Keir. 2 sidecars. As Keir takes a snap looking to pass, and there's a flag on the play here. It looks like it may be a false start on California.
Another penalty against California, hurting themselves here.
And it is a false start on California, on Gary Brown.
That's a wide receiver there on the false start. Don't see that a lot. But that gives California now 5 penalties for 50 yards in this game. Only 2 penalties there for Shepherd, and there's 2 penalties that have just been on kickoff. So interesting.
As Michael Keir in the shotgun chain into play. Looking to hand it off here to Grissom as Grissom goes to the outside, getting back to the original line of scrimmage, and a gain of 2 after that. So 7-yard gain.
Gary Brown is injured, hobbling off the field again. Maybe re-injured that ankle on that play, just a run play, but maybe injured it. But that's the biggest run we've seen from Nick Grissom so far today, around 7 yards. That's good for him. He's able to get going like that on the ground.
2nd and 8 now for the Vulcans.
He had some lead blockers out ahead of him on that play. That may be an adjustment California saw at halftime to maybe on those stretch plays put a little lead blockers ahead of him.
Grissom again on the handoff, a reverse to Luke Smorey, and Luke Smorey trying to get to the edge and will get taken down at the 47-yard line. Something we haven't seen before this season for California.
Yeah, California not known for their tricky plays, but right there with a little reverse, didn't spring open. Shepherd's corners and safeties did a great job staying home, but still a good pickup there by Luke Smorey on the ground.
3rd and 2.
Gary Brown is back out there. I think he just got a little hobbled up. You see some, maybe might hear some fans out there giving their own little take on this game there. Love the energy here in the stadium, though. Both sides really excited.
They're right by our camera there where our crowd mic is. As Keir looking to pass, going over the middle to Gary Brown, and it's complete, and Gary Brown dives at the 36-yard line.
He's getting what he can right now. He's able to work his way open. We're not seeing that breakaway ability, but the way he runs routes, even with the injury, he's just tough to stop right there. And just the defensive backs have to give him space, because even though he's injured, he's probably still one of the fastest guys out there on the field. Definitely still one of the most elusive, but he's being smart when he gets that catch and gets the yards he needs, just getting down. Smart play so he doesn't re-injure that ankle.
1st and 10 for the Vulcans. Keir looking to pass again. Under pressure as he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete, out of bounds with Gary Brown. Looked like his feet were on that line.
Yeah, right on that white line. Tough. Smart play there by Keir, having to get out of the pocket there before he gets the sack. Just one of the best sacking defensive lines we've said it all game. Well, definitely with Michael Keir having this pressure, it's definitely probably getting to him, especially with the 2 injuries. He's got a shoulder banged up and his ankle banged up. You know, he's thinking about that now, and it might be rushing him a little bit. You want him to try to stay in the pocket, even with that pressure there. So, it's just what's making this game even more interesting.
2 seconds on the play clock. Keir gets it off, and under pressure once again. Keir throwing it away, and had some receivers in the vicinity, but again, the blocking just not there for California. This time coming from the right side of the field. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
They're just blowing absolutely past. The offensive line still back where they were. Not sure they left on that play. They just all got beat on that one. I don't see that too much from this offensive line. Just done a great job all season. But this defensive line, man, they are tough. They got many bodies. They're rotating bodies in and out. It's definitely something that California has not faced this season.
Shepherd fans loud on the other side of the field. 3rd and 10. As Kier looking to pass. Bull rush again over the middle there. Jordan Dandridge makes the catch and is going to get hit there and go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's enough for a Vulcans first down.
And that's a big, strong play there by Jordan Dandridge. Not known for his strength, but he's able to fight off a couple guys there, pick up that first down. He catches that ball here on that comeback route, makes a man miss, then keeps his feet moving, shredding off a couple guys, and they weren't able to get a clean hit on him at all there. Just a great job there by Jordan Dandridge.
As Jordan Dandridge switches to the other side of the field now.
See California's defensive guys and Shepherd's defensive guys. You see some packs along the sideline. They're huddled around those heaters. That's pretty cool to see there. The defensive guys for California and the offensive guys for Shepherd over there taking in that heat.
Come on, Michael.
Kier looking to pass, airing it into the end zone. That is going to be incomplete and a penalty flag here.
Maybe a defensive holding there. Let's see what they call. Looked like they were kind of impeding the progress of California's receivers on that one.
As we're going to see here, the referee going to make the call. They're going to call pass interference against Shepherd there.
And that's a big penalty. We said it. They've done a great job limiting their penalties. The most penalized team in the country heading into this game. Not a lot of penalties, just special teams penalties so far, but right there, that's a big penalty against them.
And that's pass interference against Adam Coles, the defensive back. It's a first down for California. As they're now in the red zone here. California today 2 for 2 in the red zone.
On the season, too, they are, for scores, they're 59 out of 63 for 94%. That's 3rd in the country. So Shepherd only ranks, they're at 80% on the season. And opposing teams, 71% of the time, they're scoring in the red zone. So
That's a full 15 yards. 15-yard
that's
penalty.
a 15-yard penalty, so it's a 1st and goal for California. As it's a 1st and goal from the 10 here. As Michael Kier in the shotgun, handing it off up the middle to Grissom. Grissom getting about 3 on the carry.
Yeah, again, that's all you're going to get against that tough line there. But a good pickup there on that first down. See what this offense can do. Wonder if they try a goal line fade here like we've seen this season to Gary Brown. I know he's injured, but interesting to see if he can still get up and make those plays that we're used to him making.
2nd and goal from the 8. Kier in the shotgun here.
Come on. We want six.
As Kier looking to pass to Gary Brown, and Gary Brown gets into the end zone for the California touchdown.
His 3rd touchdown on the day. I think he is making himself noticed. He is a Harlan Hill finalist, and he is making his name known. 22nd touchdown of the season there. Him and Billy Brown battling out, both coming in this game with 20 touchdowns apiece. But there, Gary Brown's able to get in on the slant route, picking up his 22nd touchdown of the season.
And Gary Brown has now 48 career total touchdowns, and the goal he needs to get to if he wants to be the number 1 is 65 or 64 to tie it with Wes Cates of 1998 to 2001. However, that kick is no good by William Brazil, so interesting there is it's 9:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. California leading 30-21 over the Shepherd Rams. Stay tuned for more action right here on CUTV.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. the home of Division II college sports.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you.
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium here as California leads it 32-21. William Brazil, I believe that's his only second missed extra point this season, as that kick is away, and a line drive kick returnable there to 3-yard line, as he has a lane up the middle, and he can break it here as he breaks another tackle. This is C.J. Davis, and the biggest return for a team against California special teams, getting the ball to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, they kind of mixed it up to California, more of a line drive kick, and all day today they've had those booming kicks letting their coverage get down there. But they just, they had a wall set up to Shepard, and they took advantage of that one on that play. William Brazil kind of slowed them down, which kind of almost saved a touchdown there. But Shepard, great field position here. See if this defense for California, though, can make a stop.
1st and 10. As Shepard has it at the 42-yard line. 9:18 on the clock here now. 5 seconds on the play clock for Ziemba. As we have a penalty here, that should be a delay of game. Ziemba wasn't looking at the play clock, so a delay of game penalty, 5 yards, backing him up here, Dylan.
Yeah, definitely. You saw Aaron Terry there getting excited, knew that the play clock was running down there. He was jumping up and down almost before they even called the penalty there. So some aggressiveness here for California's defense. But again, another penalty against Shepard. 2 penalties here in this third quarter that have been really, really decisive.
1st and 15 now, as Ziemba looking to pass under pressure, throwing it to Billy Brown, and Wandell Bell does a great job on defense swatting that away.
Vondell Bell is making a name for himself today. What a beautiful job he is doing here. Just some great coverage. He gave up a couple plays, and he gave up that touchdown, of course, but other than that, man, he has just done a fantastic job.
And it looked like some people wanted a pass interference on that one, but Vondell Bell just really doing a good job of hand checking there and making sure that he wasn't interfering with him on the play too much. 2nd and 15 now. Pistol look for Ziemba. And almost a false start there, but they're going to let him continue as Levac gets the ball to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, a little run there, able to pick up, get them back into where this is going to be about 3rd down and 8. But a big play again. This is coming down to plays like this. Who makes these stops and who's able to convert on plays like this is who's going to come out the victor in this one. Shepard down 9 right now. They could really use a touchdown to get back right up. Could be down close to 2 points back within California.
As Ziemba trips to the far side, looking to pass. Pressure coming, and Ziemba sacked on the play there. What a job there by number 21, Devontae Suber on the tackle.
Yeah, unblocked on that one. A late blitz there. You see it at the bottom of your screen. He comes in late. There's Blair, but then right off the edge comes Suber, and he gets a huge sack on that play.
And Ziemba didn't even see him coming. He was looking downfield to pass it and didn't see Suber on coming flying through the line there. It's now going to be a punt here for Shepard. It's a high spiraling punt, and it's going to go over the head there, and it's going to be down at the 5-yard line. So a beautiful punt by Shepard here.
What a punt. That's some backspin on that ball. It laid right there at about the 6-yard line down to the 5. You couldn't ask for a much better punt than that.
You know Gary Brown would have tried to return that too.
Yeah.
And CalVulcans.com there, see a nice little doggy there.
Yeah. Our YouTube page. Actually, that's the Cal Vulcans. That's what this game is on. You can catch the live stats on there, live feed when we do this with CUTV. So that's a great resource there as well. But you love seeing the dog in the crowd. he might be enjoying this game just as much as we are.
Ferris State up 25-17 over Grand Valley State. That was the upset people have been talking about, possibility this today, as well as the Shepherd team. And as Grissom trying to plow his way up the middle of the field, getting about 5 yards on the carry. North Alabama, they're up 24-0 over North Greenville, the number 6 seed in Super Region 2.
Some running room there. More running yards than we are accustomed for Cal to getting in this game. That's a pickup of around 4 or 5. So California maybe found something that they can exploit here rushing the ball.
Wind picking up here again as Kier in the shotgun, 2nd and 6. Trying to get him to jump off sides, no one moving. As he changes up the play here. Kier handing it off to Grissom. Grissom getting a big gain here, and he gets to the 19-yard line. That's a first down for California. Finally, California's running game is picking itself up here.
Yeah, maybe wearing down this defensive line a little bit as this offensive line. But Nick Grissom able to squirm his way through there, kind of made himself really small there and able to get through that tight hole there and pick up the first down.
Shotgun for Michael Kier. 2 sidecars, one on either side, 1 receiver on either side of the field. As Kier takes a snap, looking to pass. Throwing it deep down the field to Gary Brown, and Gary Brown almost with the one-handed reception there, kind of hit his forearm and fell. But great defense there on the defensive back. And it looked like that one was Adam Coles.
Yeah, Adam Coles, great coverage there. He's able for Gary Brown to just sneak up one hand there and almost brought that one down. But with that last touchdown, Gary Brown now tied for the national leader in touchdowns heading into this game. The leader had 26, and he plays for Colorado Mines. They're not playing this week, so Gary Brown now tied for the league with touchdowns across the country, all-purpose touchdowns. Great for Gary Brown. Just what a fantastic season he has had.
Kier in the shotgun, looking to pass once again. Kier airing it over the middle to Jordan Dandridge, and Dandridge doesn't make the catch, and no flag there. It looked like Jordan Dandridge might have dove for it, is what the referees are saying, and Adam Coles may have had a hand on him, though.
Yeah, tough play there. Take a look at the replay there. Michael Kier has a pocket, able to step up into it. Haven't seen that too much today. And, yeah, just tough play there. Maybe some contact, tough to tell in that replay. But, again, 3rd down and 10 here. California took 2 deep shots on that 1st and 2nd down. So now that really has them in trouble now with this 3rd down and 10.
6:25 on the game clock here. 10 seconds on the play clock. 3 receivers to the near side as Kier chaining up the offensive line coverage here. As Kier looking to pass. And there's going to be a penalty flag on a false start.
Another penalty there against California.
Maybe the right tackle moved here, Dylan.
Yeah, Craig McCorkle there. It appeared he's a little frustrated after that play, shaking his head, saying, guys, my bad there. But, again, now it's 3rd down to 15. See what these Vulcans can do here. Have a trip receiver set. Maybe try to hit one of those speedsters down the sideline here, either Gary Brown or Luke Smory over there.
They've been able to convert before, and although they haven't had to face a tough defense like this. And Kier looking to pass. Kier having no choice but to slide and run, and gets licked pretty hard there by 22 Patrick Griffin, it looked like. Actually, that was number 23, Bruno Anyangwe.
And Gary Brown and Michael Kier both coming up a little gingerly, man. Both of those players are fighting through some tough injuries here.
And Dylan had an analogy there, like you're playing chess. Both rooks and your queen are gone. You're going to have a hard time there.
Yeah.
As Kier just taking a slide there.
Yeah, you hope Gary Brown him and Michael Kier battling through some tough injuries here.
And that looks like Tom Green, Dylan, that's shaking up now. 2 wide receivers, and I know that font's kind of difficult to see, as now they're punting from their own 2-yard line here.
And they both wear the same color gloves, so it makes it really tough to tell who's who.
A end-over-end punt, a fair catch here at the 41-yard line. And, you know, Dylan, do you think the cold has anything to do with these injuries possibly for California?
It definitely does have an effect, I think, on you get those tendons and stuff in your ankles. I'm not a medical expert here, only a meteorology major, but I know from experience playing in the cold weather, it kind of tightens those things up, makes it a little more injury prone. But again, here's another look at the coaches poll. The last release back in November, but the last time they didn't release it, they had Shepherd at number 3 and California number 6. So the winner of this game really looks to try to hang with those big boys there in that coaches poll in the next round.
1st and 10 for Ziemba and the Shepherd offense. As Ziemba looking to pass. Throwing it to Billy Brown, and Billy Brown makes the first down there as the ball gets to the 48-yard line. And Vondell Bell kind of got bitten on that play as he bit on that route.
Yeah, kind of turned around there. But again, just doing a great job, not letting him beat him deep, and kind of gave up that underneath route there. But again, that's just give and take, man. Those two are battling out there. That's the battle of the game right now. You got the trenches for both teams battling hard. Then you have that battle outside of Billy Brown and Vondell Bell.
As handing it off up the middle, and he's going to get the ball to the 45-yard line. That was Lavac.
Again, California's getting these sacks and making these big plays for tackles for a loss, but you get that, and then right back, they're able to sneak under that blitz and pick up a nice rushing yard there, a nice rushing gain, there.
5 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter as Ziemba in the shotgun. Ziemba takes a snap. Hand off up the middle to Lavac. Lavac finds a hole on the side, and Lavac can break it for a big gain here, and he gets taken down at the 10-yard line. Nobody there on the right side of the field, Dylan.
Again, beating that blitz. They've done it numerous times today, and they're almost reminiscent of the touchdown run that he had earlier in the game there. Just Bowman and Rapchak both had him in their sights, and he was just able to beat them and make a huge gain. The freshman there, Lavac, making a name for himself today.
Now Luke Rapchak making a touchdown-saving tackle, following him with the ball as Ziemba in the shotgun trips to the near side. Ziemba keeping it himself, read option, and he gets taken down at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, it took him down there. A little quarterback power there, not used for Ziemba. He's more of a passing threat, but there, a little quarterback power play off that right side of the offensive line and picked up a nice gain in round 6 on that play.
2nd and 4 from the 5-yard line, 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. Lavac, the sidecar to the far side, as Ziemba in the shotgun, trips to the near side.
Something we haven't seen yet from Billy Brown, maybe a goal line fade to him with that big body. They have 2 California guys there trying to stop that right now.
As Ziemba takes a snap, handing off to Lavac. Lavac up the middle, and he's going to get stopped there at maybe the 2-yard line.
It's right at that first down marker. See what they decide, if that's a first down or is that going to be a 3rd and goal. But it appears that it is going to be a 3rd down and goal here for the Shepherd offense.
3rd and 1 now for the Shepherd Rams.
Yeah, another big 3rd down here coming in late in this ball game. As this third quarter winds down, see if this defense can make a huge stop. As now Lavac is over 100 yards on the day, so big game for him.
Twins to the far side as Ziemba in the shotgun here. Ziemba handing it off to Lavac, to play action, and it's a touchdown there to Billy Brown on a quick slant pattern there.
Catches right back up with his buddy over there for California, Gary Brown there, picking up his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. Now him and Gary Brown are both tied at that mark, but again, nice play there, able to beat Vondell Bell, kind of like a swim move, there. Got underneath him there and got just across the end zone, which that's all you need there in that situation.
Shepherd maybe make this a 2-point game with this extra point, as this is blocked at the line and the ball squirts out. Who's going to pick it up? And California has it, but It's going to be taken down to the 30-yard line. It would have been interesting to see if that was a return there.
What a huge play, though, for California there. They missed that extra point, but now they get that block, and now it's a 3-point game. That's what you need.
That play looked like it was designed to fail from the start. It's just something about it. I don't know. We'll take a look at it again after the break. California still leading by 3 here, 30-27 over the Shepherd Rams here on CUTV.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium here as California is still leading by 3 points here, 30-27 after a blocked extra point. And Zach Wise on the kick here. As Wise booms this one. This is returnable there, and it's a fumble there as Jimmy Wheeler picks it up. And Wheeler is going to get taken down there at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, that's...
Dylan, we're going to take a look at the blocked extra point here. The second one in a week, and third missed in this game. And you see here the block right here.
Yeah, definitely. They just blew through that line and able to get that block and almost returned it there. But again, just not a smart play from the special teams there for California, mishandling that kick, and now have to start this drive inside their own 10-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 8-yard line. Not good field position if you're California. As here, handing it off at the middle, and Grissom diving backwards to the 15-yard line.
A nice gain there. He's finding those holes now. Like I said, one of our camera operators, Cheyenne, was talking to me at halftime, like, why do they keep trying to get that ground game going? Why do they keep trying to do that? And that's exactly why, because you eventually get those breaks where you're able to pick up those yards. And now Nick Grissom now working now into this third quarter. They're finding those holes running the ball, and now they're taking advantage of that.
2nd and 3, there's 2 minutes on the clock here. As Keir changing things up here. He's got 5 on the play clock, looking to pass. Throwing it over the middle there, and it's complete to Luke Smory, I believe, and Smory gets taken down at the 23-yard line.
He's a slippery guy to bring down there. Took a couple players for Shepherd to bring him down. Nice block there by Nick Grissom there, kind of cut blocking that guy, and then Luke Smory there doing a great job picking up that first down and keeping this drive going.
1st and 10 from the 22-yard line as Keir has trips to the near side. Nick Grissom the sidecar. Keir in the shotgun. As Keir takes the snap, looking to pass. Again, over the middle of the field to Luke Smory. And Smory breaking tackles there, getting the ball to the 37-yard line.
Got 2 plays in a row. Like I said, a slippery guy to bring down. Almost Julian Edelman-esque, too. He looks like that out there on the field. Just a great job, him able to catch that ball, keep his feet moving, and just have that low center of gravity. Makes it really tough to bring him down.
As Keir in the shotgun, trying to get him to jump off sides, no one moving. Under a minute now in the third quarter. Trips to the far side for Michael Keir, as he sends Nick Grissom on the other side now. 10 on the play clock. As Keir looking to pass. Going into Jordan Dandridge, and it is incomplete there, knocked away by Chris Jones.
And I saw what that play call was there. The signal. That's one of the signs I learned there in the spring playing for California. Knew what that play was going to be, but there is an injury now. Another injury there for Shepherd. Seen a ton of those in this game.
That we have. Jordan Andrews was almost able to make that catch too. And just 38.9 seconds here as we take a look at the play here. See if we can see where the injury happens.
Yeah, we take a look at that defense there. Just tough window there for Jordan Andrews to bring that ball in. Not sure where that injury took place at, but he is getting up and now and able to get off the field under his own power.
That's Lou Sequoia, I believe. No, not 96. Excuse me, James King, the defensive lineman. As Monte Cater there. 2nd and 10.
Monte Carter, their coach there, like you said, second winningest coach in the in all division. Actually, the winningest coach in the state of West Virginia history, and second winningest active coach in Division II football.
As Kier going to be in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. As Kier talking to Nick Grissom. Looking to pass. Kier throwing it deep down the field to Gary Brown, and Gary Brown is getting harassed on the sideline, and there's the flag. The line judge was the one that had to make the call.
And still almost able to bring that ball in. Just what an effort there by Gary Brown. Maybe took some jawing from the coaching staff of California to get that call.
Pass interference on the defense there. The line judge, Sean Wilson, having to make the call. And Doug Haller, the field judge, didn't want to make that call as he was right there. You see the replay here, Dylan.
Yeah, definitely take a look at that. Michael Kier, again, another nice pocket to throw from. And it's kind of all over there. He was all over Gary Brown, just drug him down. Still almost able to complete that catch. But you almost have to play that tough against him because he just works his way open almost every time.
1st and 10 for the Vulcans inside the Rams territory. As Kier changing up some plays here, 10 on the play clock. As Kier handing it off to Grissom, and Grissom getting forward to the 4-yard line. Again, trying to just methodically get some yards here on the rushing game.
Yeah, working his way ever so slightly. Again, Nick Grissom doing a better job this quarter, this third quarter here of rushing the ball, and that's paid off big for this California offense.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. California up by 3 in what we knew was going to be a close game. They score 30-27 here at the end of the third. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter right here on CUTV.
This is why we love sports. It's in the way they play, free from the pressures and all the money talk. Playing for simply the love of the game, where everyone has a shot at their definition of success on and off the field. This is what we love about sports, and what we can still love about college sports.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium. Adamson Stadium pretty full today as Cal fans showing up for the regional final here in Super Region 1. As you also see the band there playing some tunage.
Some tunage, I like that word. But again here, I'm a big fourth quarter here. See what Michael Kier and this offense can do here. Ball in Shepherd territory. 2nd down, see what they got.
Kier in the shotgun. Doubles look here as Kier looking to pass. going to over the middle there, and it's in and out of the hands of Tom Green.
Tom Green shook that corner off there. That corner was way almost 15 yards downfield. Kind of got his feet tangled up. But nice job there getting open. Just wasn't able to bring in the catch.
No, it looked like it hit his gloves and off them. And Kier's going to be back here at 3rd and 7.
Now with Nick Grissom able to pick up 48 yards here, he is now over 1,000 yards on this season. So that's great for him, picking up 1,000 yards here in this season.
10 on the play clock as Kier looking to pass. Nowhere to go as Kier rolling and getting to Gary Brown, and Gary Brown not getting the first down. Is going to get taken down at the 41-yard line. And Dylan, is it 4-down territory here for California?
I believe it is, and I think that's what the decision coach is going to make. He appears to be going for it there. Michael Kier able to keep his eyes downfield, and Gary Brown's still working. That's something he's known for doing, always working. And both sides, the Shepherd sideline's excited, California sideline's excited. This is probably the play of the game right here.
As Kier trying to get in the jump off sides, almost had him going. And
it looks like he did have him. If they would have snapped that, I think that would have been in the neutral zone. His head was across the ball.
And we can see it up here, and so can you on the on TV. But down there on the line, he may not be able to see him cross that line. And there's going to be a false start there once again. And this one, I believe, is Nick Grissom on the slot. And that's what happens when you try to do the hard count. You know, you get it to work the one time and then not the second time. And
yeah, see what they decide to do if they decide to go for it again.
And they still look like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, 4th down and 8. Interesting there.
As Kier going to be in the shotgun here. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Nick Grissom, the sidecar on the far side. 4th and down here is Kier's pooch kick here. And that ball is going to be into the end zone for a touchback, and our director got it right.
Yeah, he called that one. Not sure with the injury to Kier's right ankle if he would have been able to kick it off the pooch kick. But, yeah, Gary called that one. Great pooch kick, mixing it up there. Now the defense is going. They're putting the ball in the defense's hands here and trusting them to make a stop.
Put a little too much leg in that one, actually.
Yeah, definitely he did.
Kier hasn't had to try to make those kind of punts though recently.
Yeah, I do believe with him when he's healthy, I think he's the best punter on the team, and he's made some fantastic punts all season long.
Ziemba in the shotgun here, trips to the near side for the Rams. As he takes it and hands it off up the middle there to Levac, and he can't find a hole and gets stopped for no gain on the play.
Again, there's Luke Rapchak and Lardani in on that one. Luke Rapchak's been all over the field today. Now that looks like his 10th tackle of the game. He just every game comes out and make it big plays.
As Ziemba in the gun, trips to the near side. As Ziemba getting someone to motion there, and it's going to be a flag. It's going to be incomplete. I believe this one may be against the offense here.
Maybe either that or offsides there against California. Looks like that rusher may have gotten a head start.
They're going to call offsides on the defense here, and looks like Luke Krapchak doesn't believe it.
Yeah, definitely a tight call there, but again, another penalty against California. Can't keep committing penalties, especially this game coming down in this fourth quarter, 3-point ball game.
2nd and 5 now for the Rams. Trips to the near side. One receiver on the far side, that is Billy Brown. Press coverage on Billy Brown. Sending a man in motion to the slot. As Ziemba looking to pass to Billy Brown, he's got him open, and he just can't catch that when he beat Vondell Bell on the play. Just out of reach, though.
California is baiting them to do that. They're doing that press coverage with Vondell Bell and not leaving that safety over there. He's coming over late, but initially the safety's not over there and to help out Vondell.
I do apologize for all the coughing here on air, and everyone's getting sick here. It's getting cold, and I know I am trying to fight off a cold. So, but 3rd down and 5 here for the Rams.
Another big 3rd down. See if this defense can make another huge stop.
As Ziemba looking to pass. Pressure coming on his side, and that is complete there to Billy Brown. And it looked like he bobbled it, but he made the reception.
Yeah, definitely able to bring in that catch. Tough coverage there by Vondell like we've seen all day long. And just able to bring it in. Take a look at the replay here. They had some pressure coming at him, but he's able to get it off and did bobble that one up. Went right through the – Vondell had his hand up, went right over his hand, and able to complete that. Big 3rd down conversion there for Shepherd.
As 1st and 10 now for the Rams. On the 47-yard line. Ziemba in the shotgun. Five on the play clock. As Ziemba under pressure, airing this one deep, and it is caught there by Billy Brown. And Billy Brown getting taken down at the 2-yard line. Once again, Billy Brown finds some open space.
And Ziemba just made something out of nothing on that play. Had guys coming in his face, made a guy miss, but Billy Brown's able to work his way up open like he has so many times today and so many times this season. Almost picked up another touchdown, but there, what a play. Off his back foot, Luke Rapchek right in his face and able to find his man open. He got away from Vondell on that play, and we haven't seen that too many times, but he did come off the field a little ginger on that play.
Twins on that play. To the far side. 1st down and goal from the 2-yard line. Pistol look here. Levac is the running back. Ziemba handing off to Levac. Levac getting stopped immediately at the 5-yard line.
And that is Malik Atkins again. This guy, he's come on late and making some big plays. You love to see that from a young guy. And then also Justin Baker was in on that one as well. Two younger guys making some names for themselves.
2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 11:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. As Ziemba in the shotgun. Billy Brown back on the field. As Ziemba takes it, play action. Throwing it over the middle of the field. Incomplete there, trying to go for the slant route. And he had a lot of pressure coming on him as well.
And this is another big play here. If this defense is able to get to stop, that could be huge after having the ball down to the 1-yard line. But you know who? I can tell you who Shepherd's probably going to throw the ball to here. I think everybody watching this broadcast may know who they're going to get the ball to.
And Billy Brown lining up now to the near side.
And he does not have Vondell on him. That is Aaron Brown, it appears to be.
As Ziemba in the gun. Lay back to the right side of him. Looking to pass, under a lot of pressure. This one is complete for the touchdown there to number 27, C.J. Davis. As a little light pass, and he made the catch there. A lot of pressure, too.
Yeah, they didn't go to their guy there, Billy Brown there. You'd think they were going to, but no, they went to their other guy, and C.J. Davis there, his 9th touchdown catch on the season. He's also over 1,000 yards. Bit of a big play guy, averaging near 20 yards per catch. But he gets the catch and gives Shepherd another lead here.
Like Brendan Edwards just beat on that play as extra point on here. As there's a penalty flag here. The line judge calling this one. We'll see what this one is. As false start on Shepherd. That's a 5-yard penalty backing him up there.
And make this extra point tougher now. We've seen the kickers on both sides having some problems today.
Now we have, and Zach Wise on the kick here. The left-footed kicker. As Wise readies. Takes it, and that one is up And good, puts that one through. So with 11:06 to go in the game, Shepherd takes the lead here 34-30 over the California Vulcans. Stay tuned for more action here on CUTV.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium here as Shepherd leading 34-30. As you see, their fans came out in force tonight on the far side of the field. As this kick is away, end over end. As returnable there by Jalen Bell at the 5-yard line. Bell running up the middle of the field and getting tackled at the 25-yard line. And Dylan, you see the go-ahead touchdown here for Shepherd. Just a pass to C.J. Davis as Brennan Edwards got beat there.
Yeah, definitely did. And Ziemba, again, had a lot of pressure on that one, but able to stay in the pocket just long enough to get that touchdown. We have a couple guys going back to the locker room. One of them is Vondell Bell. Hope he is okay there. He's done a great job covering Billy Brown. He's about as good as you can do here. He's just such an athletic guy. And the scheme California's doing is they're just trying to leave him one-on-one over on that side of the field. So
Kieran the shotgun looking to pass. Screen pass there, and that one is complete and wrapped up at the 30-yard line, so a gain of 5 on the play.
A little inside slant pattern there to Jordan Dandridge. A little frustrated didn't pick up more on that play. But again, that's to California, those are almost like run plays for them. Picking up 5 yards there on the first down play. So again, here this drive is what California's going to make it or break it here. See if they can get back in the lead in this one.
As Michael Kier looking for the sidelines to other plays here. 2nd down and 6. As Kier takes a snap again, looking to pass. Kier airing it to Gary Brown in double coverage and completely overthrows him. Maybe a little miscommunication there, Dylan.
Yeah, it definitely looked like some miscommunication. Michael Kier thought he was going to take that route a little deeper, and Gary Brown kind of cut it off. And Michael Kier missed him there. But here's a big 3rd down. Shepherd's fans are excited. They know how much how the implications of this 3rd down. So see if California's able to pick it up.
3rd and 6 for the Vulcans. Big 3rd down here as they're down by 4. Kier in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 at the far. Kier takes a snap looking to pass. As Kier, he's flush from the pocket. He's got to keep it himself. And Kier's going to run for the 1st down at the 40-yard line.
He got hit right on that left shoulder that hurt him originally, but he's popped right up just fine. That's a veteran play there by Michael Kier, able to pick up that 1st down. They outrushed him there. They got past him. He's had some room to run. He was able to pick up that 1st down. Nice, smart play there by Michael Kier.
Yeah, they really didn't rush anybody. They had them all out in coverage, and Kier was able to use that to his advantage to get the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Kier in the shotgun. As Kier handing it off up the middle to he play action to Luke Smory. Smory stiff arms there and dances around to the 48-yard line, and a penalty flag coming here.
And maybe a face mask, possibly. See what they call here. Maybe Jordan Dandridge appears to be upset, maybe against California. See what they call. But again, what a nice play there by Smory. Hope here this stands.
Personal foul, face mask against the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty and a first down for California.
Yeah, definitely nice play action pass there. Then Luke Smorey again. Such a tough guy to bring down in open space, and he makes a couple guys miss. One of them gets the face mask of him, and that just adds more yards to this drive.
Didn't see a face mask there. Looked like he grabbed him by the shoulder pads, but the referee saw it, bang, bang play, and big game here for California now in their territory here. 9:30 to go here in the fourth quarter.
That really, there's two big plays back-to-back there for California. See what they can do here now well into Shepherd territory.
As Kier gets it on the play from the sideline, 1st and 10 from the 34. As Kier handing it off up the middle to Jalen Bell, and Bell is the pile going to keep pushing forward, and Bell gets the ball to the 26-yard line.
Bell's got some power himself there, and when you get to the lineman, they're pushing with him, and he's got some strong legs, and he was able to stay upright, and big first down carry there.
As it's 2nd down and 3 from the 27.
You see Taylor Nicketser there trying to pull him back. Then a host of California players kind of pushed on that pile. Again, see if California continue this drive going.
Kier in the gun. Kier handing it off there, and Jalen Bell's got a hole and gets the ball to the 16-yard line. First big hole there for California's rushing game.
Yeah, definitely the second half, they found the answer to this defensive line with their blocking scheme, and they're able to pick up some nice yards on the ground there. This time it's Jalen Bell.
Has Kier in the shotgun. Trips to the far side as he's looking to pass. Kier, fade route to Gary Brown, getting pushed there and incomplete there.
Nice job by the cornerback there for Shepherd. Get his number there. I think it's number 10. Oh, excuse me. Not sure who that defensive back is, but he made a nice number 16 there for that's Adam Coles. Nice play there to push Gary Brown, keep him on the sideline, end up pushing him out of bounds. That's a nice, shows the strength there of that cornerback, not giving in to Gary Brown's speed and strength.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line. 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Kier in the shotgun. As Kier looking to pass. Pressure coming. Kier throwing it into the end zone. That is going to be incomplete there. And on Jordan Dandridge, it's going to be 3rd down and 10 now.
Looks like lots of contact both ways on that one. Tough to throw a flag because both guys were kind of shoving off each other on that one. But again, here's a big 3rd down for California now inside the red zone. See if they're able to convert here.
And Dylan, is this 4-down territory here? Do you kick a field goal to make it a 1-point game?
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what the coaches get paid the bucks to do. I think you'd settle for a field goal if you're not able to pick this up. But see if they draw up here to pick up this 3rd down.
Kier in the shotgun, looking to pass once again. Kier looking around, scrambling. This is going to be thrown out of bounds, and again, wonderful coverage on the defensive backs here for Shepherd.
It definitely looked like Kier had some room. He could possibly have ran to pick it up if he would have ran to his right there, step up in that pocket and run to the right there. Didn't feel that, but now it looks like California is going for this one. Big play call here for Coach Gary Dunn here.
7:49 to go here. Cal down 4. Kier in the shotgun. Trips to the far side, one receiver to the near side.
You know, this defense is going to be keying on Gary Brown, so see if another guy can step up and make a big play here.
As Kier takes a snap, looking to pass. Kier throwing into the end zone. It is going to be incomplete there and almost intercepted, and that's going to be a turnover on downs as the coaches are on the field for Shepherd right now.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really big stop there by this defense there. Michael Kier tried to see some of the California players on the left side. It looked like they may have been coming open there, but that's a tough break there for California. You don't want to get too frustrated because this defense can make some plays, and they can make a stop here if you're California. Some of the guys are excited getting too excited there on the sideline for California, but I think they're okay here. This defense has proven themselves all game long in some key situations, so if they can see if they can step up yet again.
As it's 1st and 10 from the 17 for the Rams. 7:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Ziemba in the shotgun. As Ziemba with 20 on the play clock, able to take this snap and hand it off up the middle, and Lavac's got a hole and gets taken out at the 22-yard line.
Just beat that blitz yet again. Well, it's Lavac. He is definitely having himself a great game today. Just see that it kind of takes the linebackers out of the game when they're blitzing like that, and they just not able to stop that play. But here we go now, 2nd down and 4 to go, and 7 minutes to go on the clock. See if this defense can try to hold Shepherd's offense here.
As Ziemba in the shotgun trips to the near side. Trying to wind down this clock is the Shepherd offense. Ziemba handing it off. Actually, he's going to keep it himself, and he gets enough for the first down at the 27-yard line.
And that's enough to move the chains there. Ziemba keeping it himself yet again. Nice job by Shepherd there. With this play call, you put California in a tough spot because you know how well Lavac is running. So now see Shepherd probably going to use a lot of clock here.
That they will, as the clock now at 6:40 here in the fourth. As Ziemba in the shotgun. Probably one of the toughest teams Cal has had to face this season. As he sends a man in motion. Ziemba handing it off up the middle. There's going to be a flag here. I think it's going to be a false start.
He definitely pushing them back. Could definitely help California out. Now they're able to get that blitz game going. So see what they do here now, 1st and 15.
As it's going to be 1st down and 15. 6:20 here. As Ziemba going to be in the shotgun here, trips to the near side. Handing it off up the middle, and he's got a hole here, and he gets the ball to the 36-yard line. And
yes.
Another good run there.
His defense is known for being able to stop the run, but they have just, the big guys up front for Shepherd have just done a great job getting Lavac open for some big runs. California's blitzing almost every play now, and they're able to block them and hit them before they're able to get in the backfield and disrupt the running game.
5:30 on the clock here, 2nd and 2. As Ziemba in the shotgun. Ziemba handing it off up the middle, and he's going to keep it himself, actually, and get the first down.
Yep, again, just not known for rushing quarterback, but that's something that California hasn't been able to stop this season. And that picks up the first down there for Shepherd, and now it's making it really difficult on Cal.
That was a great fake there by Ziemba, keeping it himself. 1st and 10 now.
Great job able to dive forward and pick up that first down as well.
5 minutes here. California has never been in this position before. Down by 4, 4:50 to go. As Ziemba, now he's passing. Going over the middle there, it's going to be incomplete. Vondell Bell with some good coverage once again.
Yeah, yeah, and it looked like it was close to a penalty there, but Vondell Bell just done a great job in coverage. You know, with a big body guy like Billy Brown, he's going to be pushing off as well. So it looks like just both guys just getting into a great battle there. And an interesting call by Shepherd now. That clock's not running after that incompletion, so that really benefits California. Their running game has been working this drive, so it was an interesting play call there by the Rams.
2nd and 10. Ziemba in the shotgun. As handing it off up the middle, and Lavac getting a big gain there, getting the ball to the 44-yard line.
And big number Isaiah Tay, I think that's how you pronounce his name, was pulling around on that play and kind of a great lead blocker. But here, this may be the play. This is definitely the play of the game so far. To see what this defense can draw up, see if they can get a big stop here. The crowd's excited, the sideline's excited. This is what's coming down to here.
3rd down and 4. 4:05 here as Ziemba handing it all, keeping it himself. Ziemba again with a fake and getting the ball to the 40-yard line and a 1st down.
They almost knew that play was coming. They ran it on every 3rd down this drive and again pick it up, and that just may make it really difficult on California now. With 3 timeouts left, they do have the opportunity to hold them here, but again, you knew that play was coming there if you're California.
1st and 10, they spot him at the 41-yard line. As Ziemba going to be in the shotgun here.
You can hold them to a field goal if you're California. You're still within 7, so I think that's what's on their mind right now.
As Ziemba handing it off up the middle to Levac. Levac finding a hole and getting taken down here at the 34-yard line. And you see there just a nice run up the middle there by Levac. A small hole, but finds a way to get through.
Yeah, he's just very impressive today. Only a freshman, making some huge plays and making it really difficult on this defense.
3 minutes to go here in the contest. Shepherd up by 4, driving here. Really milking this clock down. As Ziemba handing it off once again to Levac, again on the outside. Levac finding some space and getting taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, his defense, they haven't been on the field this much during this season, and they're just starting to wear down now. And Levac is having himself a day today. Knew coming into this game, if they're able to get their ground game going, it could pay big dividends for them, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
As 2:25 here on the clock. 1st and 10 from the 17. As Ziemba in the shotgun. Handing it off there to Levac. Levac getting taken down there at the 15-yard line.
And now California's going to start to use their timeouts now. They can hold them to a field goal here. That may be big. Again, that zone replay, we've seen it all season long. That's just that one thing that this defense, it's just their Achilles heel is that zone read. And a team that's not really known for running the zone read come out of this last drive and just done a fantastic job taking advantage of that. But see what this defense has left in their tank. Haven't been put in a situation like this. This is a must stop if you're this California defense.
It's going to be 2nd down and 7 as coach is in the huddle there trying to motivate their team here. Shepherd has the momentum right now and the motivation with 2:09 on the clock. Scores around the D2 here. North Alabama beat North Greenville 38-0. And Ferris State looks like they're going to pull the upset over Grand Valley State, barring a miracle here for Grand Valley State. 40-24 the score here for Ferris State with 5:34 in the 4th quarter. And Northwest Missouri State 25-0 leaders over Harding with 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 7 on the 14-yard line for Shepherd. As Ziemba in the gun. As Ziemba handing it off to Levac. Levac gets a hole and gets the 1st down at around the 7-yard line.
And that really, really makes it tough on California now. Just the offensive line for Shepherd has really came to play in this last drive.
I know it's unconventional, but what if you let them score? Get the extra point. That's a 7-point lead. You have to score a touchdown. but you'd have the time to do it. I can't math.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
And that would be an 11-point lead and be insurmountable. Yeah, you do have to stop them here. Minute and 35 here as they hand it off to Lavac, and Lavac getting taken down there. It's going to be second down as California burns another timeout. Second down here.
They only have one more left after this, so that clock's really going to be down there with a little time left. But you still have a shot here. A really good red zone defense can make a play, and you can hope for the best. If you're a Shepherd player, you really got to be hanging on the ball in this one.
As minute and 29 here left to go as they take that timeout. And scores around D1. Navy, the number 19 team, lost to Temple in the American Championships 34-10. And Oklahoma beating Oklahoma State with 9:35 to go in the fourth, 38-20. And Dylan, your team, Baylor, West Virginia, they're tied at 0 so far.
Yeah, I saw a picture of the stands there. Not the best showing by the.
They're all here.
Yeah, maybe where they are at.
Second and 5 here is. Apologize, trying to get over this cold here. As second and 5 here for Shepherd. 10 on the play clock for Ziemba. Handing it off once again to Lavac, and he's going to get stopped for a loss as Coach Gary Dunn calls his last timeout with 1:24 to go, 3rd and goal.
And now this defense is swarming. Haven't seen it this drive. They just been manhandled so far in this last final drive of this game. One of the final drives of this game. Just doing a great job now, though, of battling down now. Not sure why it's only second down. It should be third down. That explains it. They called a holding there, but California declines it.
And so that'll be third down now.
And I'm not exactly sure on the rules here. Does that stop the clock, or is it going to continue? Let's see.
I would have assumed it's going to be a clock stop, but I think
because they declined it, the clock may run.
I believe that would be what happens. If Coach Dunn accepted it, the clock wouldn't run. If he accepts it, the clock would run. As the officials here, head referee going to the near sideline. As the referee's still discussing things here.
California still has that one timeout. See what's going down here. I think this play clock is going to run. Let's see the reaction of the Shepherd coach. I think they'll tell you if the clock's going to run or not. Oh, well. Can't tell from that reaction. Let's see what the.
The clock will start on the snap. So, third down, clock will start on the snap.
So that's a big play there for California. They're able to call this timeout if they're able to get this stop here. That's a big play right there.
Big stand here for California. Need to get a stop here. 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. As a low snap, and they fake it to him, and he's going to get taken out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a fake again by the quarterback.
And he is injured pretty significantly, it looks like. You hope he is okay, but wow, that could be a big loss for them. But what a stop, and he got out of bounds here into this play. This is what it's coming down to, just a game of inches, and they lay a huge hit on Ziemba, and he appears to definitely be injured there. You hope he is okay, though, and the clock did stop for him going out of bounds. So California does not have to use their last timeout, but if you're Shepherd here, Anthony, you try to go for the touchdown, or do you kick an extra point? I mean, that's a tough. You go for the win if you go for this touchdown.
I go for the touchdown. You're on the 1 yard line, but I mean you got your backup quarterback, but you got Levac who can just punch it up the middle for a score here.
Yes.
I mean, I see them going for the touchdown here. It's not like he's got to get 3 yards on the play.
And
The extra
plus
point.
California can't kick a field goal and win it. So
Right.
So I mean,
what do you have to lose?
But you kick the kick, and if California scores, then it's overtime. So man, this is tough. What do you do here? This is again, what do you make the Bucks for?
Timeout Shepherd here is. They're going to call a timeout, but see, Ziema was able to walk off the field, it looked like. He did need some help, but I think he'd be okay. However, an interesting thing to point out, in all these big games, California has not necessarily injured, but somebody has gotten injured, one of their best players on different teams. IUP twice. Lenny Williams got hurt, had to get taken out for the rest of the game. Last week, Chris Temple got hurt, had to get taken out for the rest of the game. Jake Sisson for Edinburgh got hurt, had to get taken out for the rest of the game. And now we see again another quarterback, Ziemba, having to get taken out here for a little while after getting hit out of bounds.
But oh man, that ball is close too. That's inside the 1. So I think they're going for it. I'd go for it.
There's no doubt in my mind I'd go for it.
I didn't realize it was that close, but that ball is inside the 1 yard line. So
we'll see what they decide to do with 1:18 to go. If they score, California's got to drive down the field, kick an onside kick and get it back, and then drive down the field again to score if they want to end up winning this game.
Yeah, coaching staff beside us, man. This is what's coming down
also,
to right here. Regional final coming down
you gotta
to play
go
like this.
You got to go for it because your kicker has missed extra points and field goals.
Yep. See what they do here. Oh boy.
As quarterback sneak, and he is into the end zone for the Shepherd touchdown.
And the backup quarterback gets it in there to go-ahead touchdown, maybe the game winner here.
Connor Jessup, the backup quarterback, maybe sealing the deal here. As you see on the replay, just a QB sneak, plowing his way in, and the back pile definitely helping there.
Yeah, definitely. And now California's really in a tough spot now. They're going to have to get a quick score and then get an onside kick.
As Wise on the kick, the extra point. As Wise's kick is up, and it is good. So the score now an 11-point lead for the national runner-ups from last year, 41-30, with 1:14 to go here. Can Cal make a comeback, or Shepherd once again be the regional champions? Find out next on CUTV.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
And welcome back to Adamson Stadium as Shepherd leads at 41-30 here, an 11-point lead. The largest lead of the game with 1:14 to go. As Wise's line drive kick is away, and it's going to be a touchback. So Not returnable, but the clock is not stopped, and it's the second largest deficit for Cal this year. The largest, I believe it's one of the largest deficits for Cal in the fact that they haven't let someone score over 30 points before the season, and they just did it today.
Yeah, up to 41 now. You're really going to need something big here if you're California. You're going to need a quick score, and then you're going to need to recover an onside kick. So,
all with one timeout left.
Yep.
As Michael Keir sends his offense on the field.
Which is a little bit easier. You don't want to say easy in this situation, but in the college football where the play clock stops after a first down. So that could go to Cal's advantage here as well.
As Keir looking to pass, airing it deep down the field to the receiver there, and it is incomplete there, in and out of the hands to Jordan Dandridge.
Second down.
California tried to take a shot, kind of reminiscent of the late in that IUP game earlier this season. Tried to take a shot there in that first down, couldn't get it. Now time's really not on California's side.
1:08 to go here in the fourth. As Keir in the shotgun. Doubles look here. 10 seconds on the play clock. Keir changing things up. Keir looking to pass. Throwing it down the field. It's going to be complete there and out of bounds by Gary Brown at the 46-yard line. 1:03 on the clock now.
That's a nice job to find his way open as Gary Brown. You know, Shepherd is sending all their guys at him trying to stop him, and he's still able to work his way open. That's just so impressive there for Gary Brown.
Michael Keir in the shotgun now. As Keir looking to pass. He has no one to throw to as he throws this one out of bounds. 56.6 seconds left on the clock now.
Second down.
Yeah, took off some time there trying to get out of the pocket and find someone. But he couldn't take a sack there, and he was able to did a good job throwing the ball away. But you gotta try to get the ball down the field pretty quick here.
Michael Keir, 20 of 38 on the day. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line. 3 receivers on the far side, one to the near. As Keir in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Again, pressure coming on his backside. Keir's got to find somewhere to go, and he's going to have to run out of bounds with 49.7 seconds left. A huge third down here for California.
Yeah, but it's just definitely 2 more downs to pick this up. You got to try to get the ball down the field if you're California.
As 3rd down and 7 for the Vulcans. .7 seconds left again on a 47-yard line. You can hear the Shepherd fans yelling defense on the sideline over there and in the bleachers. As Keir looking to pass. As he throws over the middle, and that one is going to be complete. And it's going to be a first down, so they're stopping the clock at the 45-yard line with 42.8 seconds left.
Yeah, probably going to go clock this, or are they running a play? It looks like they are running a play.
As the clock starts. The chains weren't set, by the way, and the clock started. The ball needed to be spotted, so that it was. And Keir looking to pass. Throwing it deep down the field. And this is going to be incomplete there, and a flag here, and another flag coming in as that was a hit on a defenseless receiver there.
Yeah, it's definitely what that play looked like, but this clock, again, you'd like the NFL rule where you get the ball where the flag is if it's pass interference. But
you would like that.
Again, you don't have a lot of time, so you need to get a score, maybe this play or the next, if you want to have a chance, because you still have to get the onside kick and then try to go score again after that.
Referee's official call here. Personal foul. Targeting number 5. He is ejected. So Trey Sullivan has been tossed, and that means if they win, he can't play in the next game, at least for the first half.
Yeah, definitely. That's a huge loss for them. He's done a great job in the secondary here for Cal, and he definitely did take a shot there at Gary Brown. That you just can't make plays like that in this day and age.
I'm sure Shepherd's going to appeal that in any way, shape, or form to the NCAA. As it's 1st and 10 for the Vulcans at the 30-yard line. As they have to wait for him to exit the field here. 2 ejections in 2 weeks. 1 for IUP, 1 for Shepherd. They're both for different reasons, but still nonetheless. As Keir in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the near, 1 to the far. 26.8 seconds to go. Keir looking to pass. Air mails it deep there, and it's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted by Chris Jones.
Yeah, Gary Brown didn't have enough. He didn't get in the right position to jump up and catch that one, and almost caused the ball to get intercepted. But that's a shot you need to take there. Now 20 seconds left, man. This is a tough spot if you're California. Very, very tough.
Haven't been here at all. As it's 2nd down and 10 for the Vulcans. Keir in the shotgun as he's looking to pass. Pressure coming as Keir is going to have to get sacked here, and they're going to have to call a timeout with 13.3 seconds to go. And yet again, this defensive line has just blown apart this California offensive line.
Yeah, to say the least. California started out this 3rd quarter doing a better job of containing them. They just couldn't get the ball in the end zone late when they needed to, and ends up being the dividend here in this one.
13.3 seconds to go here as we'll take a look and see the score of the Ferris State Grand Valley game with 1:05 to go. Ferris State 40-32 leaders over Grand Valley State, as Northwest Missouri State up 35-0 over Harding as well. So 3rd and 19 coming for the Vulcans here. Maybe take a shot at the end zone, Dylan.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do here. Treat this almost like a Hail Mary type of situation because you need to get the ball in the end zone fast.
As 3rd down and 19 again. As Keir in the gun. 3 receivers to the near side. Plenty of defensive backs out there for Shepherd now. As Keir looking to pass. Keir sacked on the play, and that'll be it. The game will end with a sack. And that's not something you want to do if you're California, but all credit to Coach Dunn in his season and Shepherd, Dylan. You got to say.
Yeah, they came to play in this one. They felt disrespected after not getting that #1 seed in the region, and they came out. California came out tough. I mean, 17-0 leads are not safe here at Addison Stadium. It's been proven the last 2 weeks. It just shows like the resiliency of a team able to come back in this one. And Shepherd got well over their 150 yards rushing that we talked about before the game. And if they're able to do that, they've won 94% of the games since 1980. So that's just a stat came to fruition today, and California picks up their first loss this season. But that's nothing to take away from Coach Dunn, what he's been able to do this season for California, bringing them to the regional final here, hosting a regional final. That's huge. I know they don't come out victors in the game, but they definitely had the effort, especially to start the game out. They came out hungry in this one. They came out wanting to win, and just didn't. The second half, the Shepherd was too dangerous here in the second half.
And Coach Gary Dunn, his first loss as the California Vulcans head coach, comes in the regional final. Something that nobody predicted if you were to ask them in the beginning of the season. And I gotta thank the entire crew here, this whole season, starting back in September when we went to Cheney for the first game as a wire catch shoot, now in December here as the regional final here. And thanks to everyone on camera and the replay operators and the graphics operators, and thank you to the announcers, Dylan as the color commentator on both radio and TV. Thank you to Danny and Steve for doing radio and TV as well. Again, also thank you to our producer, Gary Smith. We're always doing a great job back in the truck. Thanks for watching California Vulcans football this entire season on CUTV. We hope to see you back here next year as the California Vulcans start the 2017 season in August. Once again, I'm Anthony D'Agostino. I hope you have a good night.